Alright, I'm recording. We are recording.
All right. So first off, took a rest of the garrison. Boomy
Yeah, what's up?
transcribed a spell. Dolar got outfitted with some sort of projectile launcher device. After that, we talked to the Celestials, and they told us about the use of the Aldor, the little portal jar. So we began using that. The first place we went was was a supply room, which was as dark as fuck. You couldn't see anything in there. Along the way, Hannah fell unconscious because she refused to breathe and took a point of exhaustion. So that's still in effect.
I wanted that exhaustion.
Sure, you did.
Dirty.
From that point on, we realized that Dolar can't use the portals because obviously he can't breathe. He's just a robot. He's not a real boy. And so he got in the bag. Next place we went to was the store. In there was a couple dead bodies. There was like a huge humanoid, and then also a humanoid that had snakes for hair. Bunch of broken shit. Bunch of bottles of potions. We got a fuck ton of potions, and everyone got some of those potions. Good stuff. Next place we went to was the armory, which had like a glowing marble anvil and an adamantine smithing hammer, and a bunch of just crappy weapons in there. Next place we went to
crappy. They were of fine quality, all right. No, they just weren't magical.
Sure. Relatively speaking, they were crappy compared to magical weapons.
I see.
Yeah.
That's how it is, huh? Okay.
Yes, it's all a matter of perspective. So, next place we went to was lab. Sibo went fucking bonkers in there because it was just like heaven to him. There was a bunch of gears and vials and knickknacks and doodads all in there. So, we are going to keep that in mind in the future if we ever need to make some repairs to Robo Dolar. Be a good place. Yeah, there were some doohickeys in there.
Oh, good.
Some thingamabobs and who's-ma-what's-its too. So, and then the last place we went to with the portal was the prison, which there was just like a bunch of humanoid rotting corpses chained to a wall. I think there was like 6 or 7 of them. And then in the center of the room, there was also a humanoid skeleton with some armor, shield, and a sword, a bastard sword to be exact, which himself ended up being a holy bastard sword. After that, we made our way through the dungeon. We came across a room which we tried to break into, and Jar's just like fucking bashed the door in, just like shrapnel and splinters everywhere, broke a bunch of vials with like alchemist fire or something in there, and the whole thing was just ablaze. And fucking Mars. So after that whole thing, we proceeded through the dungeon. We got into an intense battle with a teeny little scorpion, and that was an intense battle. Lasted all of 20 seconds. After that, we walked around a bit more and encountered some of these really fucked up looking dogs that we engaged in combat with, and during combat, these feline creatures came to assist us. After the fight, we took some time to talk to them, just kind of chatted up with them a bit, and learned that they were a species from the Feywild called Katbayun or something like that. And that's kind of where we left off. So we're still kind of trying to find out where the Celestials are exactly. We've got a few goals. The main goal being to reunite the Celestials and the constructs. Also, Finidar asked us to kind of move the magical artifacts away from him so he can get the fuck out of there. And then once we do reunite the Celestials and the Constructs, the Ghost, I'm not even going to pronounce that name, asked us to let him know when they are reunited so that he can pass on, I guess.
Irindinhale, the bitch.
Irindinhale. Okay. And then as a reminder, Umi's got a tramp stamp of the Order of the Gauntlet on him. He's also magnetic, so he's got a little fork stuck in right there. Tavio's got a mark of the goddess of disease. I can't remember the name, but that's the symbol there. Hannah's got, what's that?
I said, how fitting.
Yes, and Hannah's got a demonic pentagram on the back of her neck, and they've all got the plague on them. So those are what those spots are on their little drawings there. Robo Dollar with his shiny metal scales and his one little red scale on his cheek. Sibo's got his reverse tramp stamp with his tattoo there. Above all else, purity must be attained. And he's also all shredded up to bits still from the wand. And Jarvis has got the 3 horizontal scratch marks under his left eye. So, and that's it.
Yeah, I'll clap.
It's a little bit late in Hannah's life to get into a goth phase, but
yeah, you know.
Is that was like tiny little poops? Is that because we got the plague?
Yep.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Glad to see you were paying attention there,
You
Lars.
shot penicillin to clear that up.
Which we've been mostly ignoring.
Yeah, you know, I wonder how that's going to play in, you know, because you're going to encounter some people. Maybe they're like.
To be fair, we have spent a long time under here, and by the time this campaign ends, we won't have seen any sunlight. We're going to end up all looking like Gollum. So what does it matter?
I mean, it took some years for Gollum to get that fucked up.
Yeah, I think we're going to be down here for at least that long.
Alright. I made out of metal.
Yeah, me and Dolar will probably outlive you all, because I'm an elf and he's robotic.
Do paladins get any of those you stop aging effects? I don't think they do, right?
Oh, that's true. It's, I think, only.
Fuck. No, well, monks get the stuff where their body doesn't, you know, deteriorate.
Yeah, their body stops aging, but they still age, yeah. So they still die of old age eventually.
So you're just like someone in like their 30s or whatever, and you're just like, oh, died of old age.
Yeah, how does that affect your memory, though? I mean, do you get dementia and shit while you're young?
Let's just not go into it. I mean, it's D&D.
Dynamite.
Well, to see if you forgot this information immediately.
Dynamite!
I mean, basically all our characters have dementia, so...
Dynamite.
So we do have 2 options. We can go through this door that Dolar found right there, or we can go like up and like up there.
I say we just go through the door. It's right here.
Door it is.
Well, I'll ask one of the big cat things. Is this door safe?
Door is safe, but if you see a bunny, be careful.
A bunny?
What? I mean, what?
Like a bunny rabbit?
Yes.
I've
Why?
slain great beasts. I'm not afraid of a fucking rabbit.
It has a temper.
Do you have a holy hand grenade?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. If I do see a rabbit with a temper, I will avoid it.
That would be best.
And let's get this.
Is this a big rabbit?
Yeah, is it a dire rabbit or a were rabbit or I don't know, rabbit on legs?
It's just a bunny.
Just a bunny.
Okay, now you're scaring me.
Right. Let's get the door open.
Is it like a sentient bunny? Can it talk like you guys? I think you were muted.
No, probably just my mic too far away.
Right, let's go look out for a were bunny. Everybody getting into marching order?
Holy crap.
That's an odd wall.
I'll go at the front this time, Jarvis.
Suit yourself.
Take it in turns. We can rotate between me, you, and Hannah.
Oh, by the way, Tabby, I'm still a bit banged up from that fight. Could you patch me up a bit?
I mean, certainly.
Which way, guys? Do we keep heading north to try and find the Celestials?
I don't like all these topsy-turvy corridors.
15.
Thank you.
There are some doors down this way, Dolar. I don't know that you have got a penchant for doors.
Well, I say we try and complete our objective and find the Celestials.
Yes, sir.
Cheers, Adrian.
What's
And
the
I'm gonna
fuck-
burp on camera.
Oh,
And the last group of initiative order, initiative in the marching order. Sorry. Could you make a perception check for me, please?
Am I in the last part? I am. Fuck.
Not bad.
Should be Boomy, Sibo, Jaris.
I like that it says Alpha 9 on the marching order.
Yeah.
That's what you called it.
Put your leaves on, Jairus.
Wait, what's Alpha 9?
That's apparently our group name.
It's our marching order.
But we aren't 9.
I know.
No, it's the
It's the
marching order.
ninth permutation of the marching order.
Yeah. Like Alpha 8 is when Jairus is in front and Dola is in the back.
Alright, could you guys actually put your... Oh, you are actually in marching order, right?
I've tried to.
I don't know. I think I'm.
You
I
should
think-
be last, yeah. Let's talk with Sibo.
Where is Sibo? Oh, I couldn't see him.
Right, and then... you, none of you hear anything, but suddenly you feel your weapon tingling, Jaris, just as someone seems to be about to nibble on your heel. And can I have some initiative, guys?
Oh wow.
That was quick. Is this another one scorpion fight or?
No.
Apparently 21 is my roll of the day. Hopefully
I have disadvantage on initiative, but I don't think I need to roll again because there's no worse.
Hannah, you know what to do.
Oh, dude, you should totally put in like the Final Fantasy boss fight music in the fucking playlist.
I've tried, and every time I use it, I get a
Strike.
yeah, I get a copyright notice. I love.
That's why I haven't added any more fancy music, because it just makes it a hassle for whoever's recording to mute everything and stuff. So.
Yeah.
By
Fuck
the
you, Square Enix.
way, like CD Projekt Red are fine with Rect are fine with.
Yeah, they are fine with reusing things.
There's also quite a lot of cool stuff on Roll20 that you can use.
So just before we start initiative, Jairus might alert you guys, and you feel some tingling.
Yeah. Look sharp.
Well, I am.
Yes, quite dapper.
I have a dapper rope.
He does. It's true.
Placebo.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah.
What am I alerted
I'm
to?
asking. You're alerted to the presence of something that's about to strike. You don't know what.
Don't make me firebomb the whole fucking area.
I'll leave that up to you.
Can I look around to see if I'm missing something?
Yeah, let's say you can use a bonus action to make a perception check.
I would love to do so.
Go ahead. You look like past Jairus a little bit, and past the other way, past Stolar. You don't see anything.
Then I will just aid Jarrus for now and apply a necrotic poison to his claws.
Okay.
And leave it up to his keener instincts.
Then there's something's turn, and Jairus, as you're looking all around wildly to spot perhaps what's coming from behind, you see a bunny hopping up to you.
Oh my god.
fucking bullshit Monty Python fuckery is this?
That's why I asked for the holy hand grenade.
Yep.
This is like one of those things in video games where it's like the teeny little thing, but it like one shots you. Is like...
And it sort of sniffs. You see it sniffing the air a little bit, and you notice, Joseph, you're still bleeding a little bit from where you've been hurt before, and it seems to pick up the scent, and it's going for you.
Oh no! Oh no!
Run away.
And as it hops towards you, it looks like a normal bunny, and then as it gets close, it looks like this.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Run! Those cats lied.
Give a kiss, mate.
Oh, who knows what the frame of reference for bunnies usually is?
That is one mean-looking motherfucker.
And it goes to attack you. Well, first it rakes you like with its tiny claws.
Yeah.
Tries to rake your feet.
Oh yeah.
Just eat it, for fuck's sake.
For 62 damage.
For a crit.
No, it does hit twice with its claws.
Yeah.
Doing on the first hit 11 11 slashing and 7 poison damage. And on the
That was
second
on the
hit,
first
doing,
hit. Okay.
Yeah. And then does another 14 slashing and 8 poison damage on the second hit.
Holy. Okay.
I'll give you the totals in a second because I don't think you're resistant to any of this. And then it goes
not at the moment now.
leap up at your head and it tries to attack your face, basically.
What the I do believe we should run.
Oh my god! What the fuck? This is gonna one-shot me, guys.
And it jumps up at your face and latches on with its tiny like facial hair that looks hardened and just grabs into your cheeks.
Oh my god, it's actually near me. Fuck!
And like leaps up and starts eating at the top of your head. Seems to be trying to get to your brain. And can you make me a con save, please?
Fuck, man.
Is this our boss battle?
Usually.
Is this the boss battle that you were talking about?
No.
Bye, guys. I'm gonna get one shot.
By a rabbit. My friend Jarrus did. I can't have you down to a rabbit, not after all of the shit you went through.
Never gonna live this down.
Right, it sort of bites in and sinks a few tendrils like through your through the skin on your skull.
That's fucked up.
I think I know what this is.
And
Oh.
Yeah. Adrian's clicked. Shit.
you take another 13 piercing damage plus 5 intelligence damage.
Yeah, it is. I know what they are. I know what this is. But,
Keep this thing the fuck away from me.
And at the end of its turn, you notice that it's sniffing the air again, and it seems to be looking for another target.
Ah!
At that point, Dodar, you hear screaming from in the corridor behind you.
Oh, shit. Right, everyone get the fuck out of my way.
I just dropped to the ground.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 45. I'm gonna run dash to here.
Yeah, and just for clarity's sake, it is like...
Can I, as a movement action, do like a football kick? Just fucking launch somebody across the room?
Nope.
Okay, so I am there, and that is me.
Right, Jairus, this
Oh
thing's
shit.
on your head.
You also didn't tell me how much damage it did total, aside from the 5
Sorry,
intelligence.
sure. It's 3 attacks combined, it's 53 damage.
Oh, well, I'm unconscious.
No!
A good thing I wasn't last in the marching order.
Boomy, you're up then.
Okay, this is my turn. Ah! And then I retreat. In fact, I might rope trick.
I think I'd come with you.
Okay, so first of all, part 10. Oh my god, it's in that square! I don't think so. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stand here. I'm going to. Oh shit! I don't know. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Got a poison spray.
Okay.
Breathing down the mic.
It ain't me.
Try and move my mic lower, see if that helps.
And you see the spray of poison basically, like the creature's still attached to Jarrus as it falls, but it just sprays over over the creature, and it's sort of like one of its whiskers twitches a little bit and looks at you.
Yeah, see you later. I'm going to.
Doesn't seem to be affected.
Fuck. Fey teleportation, 60 feet. Fuck this bitch. I'm going right over there. I do believe that is me.
Alright, there we go.
I think Dola would be immune to its tendrils, wouldn't he?
Are you like situated on the wall or something, Mr. Seaboat?
Generally, yes.
Okay. Like, GM, will you allow me to stay in this position?
Like under him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think the idea is generally that Siba wants to be away from the floor so that he can move down safely. So I don't see why not.
And I will cast heal on the Jarrus friend.
Just for now, I'm just going to make Siba a bit smaller so that you can see both.
Always keep Sibo this size.
Where did the bunny go, by the way?
Damage
Is
on
it
your
like
head.
I
underneath?
believe it's managed to bury itself in your body and is currently
Ah,
warming
it's-
itself.
On his head.
It's laying eggs in your face.
Yeah. It's going to possess you like a goddamn parasite.
That's good.
Oh, it will.
Do I get the feeling if I like move backwards, this thing will hit me? How close is it to me now?
Oh, it's small, so it's hard to judge.
Risk it and move away.
It seems content with what it's doing at the moment.
Yeah, eating my brain matter.
Yeah, so you got healed for 11, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Greg. Anything else on your turn, Tavio?
No. I will shout to Boomy. Boomy, get up the rope in case we need to replete.
Aye, aye. I got you, boy.
Mouth breathing.
And now it's me.
Oh, okay. I think I can just move here. I'll be under him now.
Go on, Hannah.
And I will start hitting the bunny.
I never imagined that Hannah would be under Sibo.
I will start hitting.
Thank you,
Sibo.
Mike. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thanks, man.
Holy shit.
First is a hit.
Okay, that was my turn.
That's a lot of damage for a one-handed weapon.
Does it look in any way like it's bothered by the damage? Is it?
Yeah, it's just taking a few cuts across its fur.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah. Do me a favor and finish that thing off really fucking quickly.
I'll apply that to Hannah's weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking leg it down the whole way.
Oh shit, I didn't shout out, poison don't work. But then never mind.
It's acid though. Oh. So was yours.
Why does the formic acid do poison damage?
Because all of
That's
the
my class.
poisons do poison damage.
So it's formic poison.
No, it's formic acid. Look it up.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that if you adjusted that acid, it's pretty poisonous.
Yeah, you have like contact poison, which is different than. And poisons are a general name in the D&D world, right? It's not just actual poison. Okay, so Bunny's turn, and then hop, 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 hop.
Oh,
hop.
don't GM him like that. No! Fuck!
You get attacks of opportunity against them.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, attack of opportunity. Yes.
He's coming for
Help
you.
me! Oh my!
He's coming for
I
you.
literally freeze in position and go, "Oh my lord! I am about to be eaten.
Oh.
I really hope things
That
can
would've been
get
great
jump
then.
high.
I need help, boys."
Alright, Dora, you hit?
Oh. Oh.
You don't. Huh? Tell you?
Oh, I don't with a 10.
No. Jess, do you want to try? It'll be with disadvantage since you're laying down. But...
Correct. Am I able to make these reckless attacks? I don't know how that works. Or does
No,
that
that's
be-
when you take the action on your turn.
Okay.
That's a miss. Alright, and it hops over to Sibo and bounces up into the air to try and attack you, Sibo.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, hits with a 21. Can I have a con save, please?
You may.
The end.
Alright, you're good.
Oh, jeez.
You take 12 piercing damage as it tries to, it jumps, bites your face, but you manage to just shake it off enough that it doesn't manage to attach itself to your head.
Shake it up. Shake it up.
Oh, bloody hell.
And then it will try and slash at you as it's falling away from you, just scratching as it falls away.
Fine.
But misses.
Oh, okay.
Scratches along the hard parts of your armor. At which point, Dolar, it's your turn.
And now he can't get back. It's great.
30. And as I'm moving, I'm going to pull out the secret weapon.
Yeah, carrot.
No, it's the whip.
Uh-oh. I do believe the mouth breathing might actually be coming from Arnave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he just moved it too close to him when he
It would be nose breathing, but yeah.
Yes.
No, you filthy mouth breather.
Your nose breather. What's the matter? Your mouth too
Sorry,
good for you?
Sorry, I'll just stop breathing altogether. I'll fix
Just
it.
like Hannah.
Oh!
Just like Hannah.
Take a level in Paladin.
The return of the whip.
I don't know. I don't have the other stuff for it, like the.
Yeah, that's a miss. You try and whip it around as creature, just like cute bunny hops to the side and you miss.
Oh my god, this thing needs to die.
Hops again, you miss.
And I'm going to use my bonus action. Who's nearby that fights? Nobody. Great. I'm not going to use my bonus action. I'm just going to return.
Jarrus?
And I rage
Good choice.
because I'm dumb right now and I'm just blind with rage. And I was like, get up. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna use my feline agility. So I think that leaves me with 30 move speed left.
What does
So
feline agility do exactly?
it just doubles my move speed for that turn.
Okay, your move speed for this turn is still your more normal movement speed. You just use half of it to stand up from being prone.
Yeah,
So
so
you
it's
have-
doubled, but I used half, so it's like I'm effectively.
You would have 1.5 times your normal movement speed.
Oh, so it's. I thought it's half my move speed to stand up.
Yes.
And then he doubles it, so
Oh, okay, gotcha,
they
gotcha.
cancel them each other out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I wouldn't have 1.5. I'd
You
have
one.
Well, it
Yes.
depends on the order. If you get up first, then
no, because
That's
then
fine.
I'm
No,
just having,
it does not depend on the order. It's the same thing.
yeah, because then I'm just doubling 15. I either spend.
No, that's your remaining movement speed. That's not your movement. So that's your remaining movement. That's not your movement speed. That's two different things.
Oh,
automatic.
gotcha. That mean okay. I see what you're saying. Okay,
Your speed doesn't
Yeah.
become 0 just because you've moved. Your speed is still 30, just you
Yeah.
have no movement left.
gotcha. Okay, so then I have
I'll give you the 1.5 times your normal movement.
Okay, so I have 45 left. So that's 1, 2. That's 10, 15, 25.
You can get there.
25. All right, so I'm here, and I'm going to knock him prone.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it beats you.
Wow.
It's going to be pretty hard to beat me because I have advantage right now because I'm raging. So
It doesn't, no.
and I can't imagine this thing's very strong. I mean, I know looks are deceiving with this thing, but all right. And then I'm gonna.
There's a quite decent amount of resistance there.
Okay, all right, fair enough. And then I'm gonna try and grapple him.
Mhm.
I wanna.
What?
I'm gonna fucking pin this thing down, and then you guys can just fucking beat the shit out of it. Oh wait, I clicked it wrong.
You're gonna lie to it.
Emma Jeff.
A natural 20.
Yeah, now it can't be the 27, so.
All right, and that'll. Can I can't remember. Do I have to do damage for that thing, or is it take the attack action?
For what?
To do like my evasive stance or whatever.
Ah.
Well, that'll be my turn, and I'll let you know if I did it or not.
Sure.
Turn.
Boomy.
Okie dokie. So I will then fumble with my wand. And then just BAM! Wand of magic missiles using all 6 charges.
Okay. Is that how many there were left in it?
No, I'm bringing it down to
You're
1.
keeping one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how many d4s is that? That's like...
Normal is 3, and then +1 for each level, so 5 extra, so 8.
No, fuck
80.
this.
84 plus 8.
Fuck this thing.
Now I have to deal damage. Okay, so no evasive stance for me.
I'm just gonna smack it with 29 damage.
Yeah, and you see all these little missiles shoot out and definitely like fly in between Jarrus's hands as he's gripping it, and they strike into the creature, and it seems wounded, but it's not bloodied yet.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna start trying to climb over the rubble behind me.
It's up to the ceiling.
Yeah, doesn't matter. I'm gonna get as far away from this bunny as possible.
Oh, just up
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
just-
I just wanted to point out you can't get over it. You can get up
I'm
it.
going up it, and then I'm gonna try to climb into the ceiling and do something there. Just kind of like try and climb in the rafters if there's any.
Yeah. Oh, it's just stone.
Oh shit. I mean,
You could try and maybe jump at a lamp and swing from the lamp.
I'm just gonna be going, Dyrus, kill it, kill the damn thing, eat it. I've seen you eat worse. I've seen you cough up furballs bigger than that.
I will run past.
Oh,
Anna.
I forgot something. Okay, I have it for this round. Never mind.
And I'll try and slow it.
Okay. It succeeds with a 20.
Fuck you.
I mean, it's pinned down. It can't really do much. Huh?
Latch his face again.
Well, yeah, there is that, of course, but...
Well, I will. I think I can get past them. Let's see.
I need to get past them, man. Technically like that.
Yeah, you won't be able to get past all of us, unfortunately.
Not without dashing.
Well, wouldn't Jarrus be on the same space as the bunny right now?
No.
Because he's pinning it to the floor. Fuck you.
Oh man, getting lippy with the DM. Yeah, see how that works out for you.
Well, I'll just throw a javelin then. Which is disadvantage because it's pinned to the floor.
Yep. You could dash. You could dash and get to the other side if you can make your way past it.
Just wasting the turn. I'll throw the fucking javelin.
Sure.
Could have just gone to the other side of the bunny.
That is a hit.
But the poison is applied to the sword, obviously, so...
Yes. Correct.
And I end my turn.
Oh my god, it's starting to go down. This is the boss battle. Oh god, I need
Which, by the way, Jarvis is still like super fucked up right now. It's like fucking like bloody, like his
See, well,
brain's
before you
all
decide what's on your turn, you notice that as you got hit with the attacks, like the pustules of the plague-like thing that's affecting you, seem to be making things hurt a bit more, don't you?
No, he doesn't have it.
Oh,
It's
sorry,
Fabio,
Fabio,
Hannah.
Boomy, and Hannah. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Never mind. You're good. You're good.
Good. Right. I know what I'm doing. I'm drinking one of them. I run to the ceiling, and 5, 10, 15. I'll call it 20 because I've used some more movement to go upwards.
Yeah.
So you have the chameleon potion and the potion of invisibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's
so matter of factly, like yeah.
as it's stuck in a place that it doesn't really think it can get out of. Like it's too big, furry paws holding it in place, and it's trying to just lash out at everything around it. It's first going to try and claw at you.
At me.
Yep.
Okay.
And since it is prone, it will have disadvantage. But it seems to have a real desire for your blood.
Oh no.
Misses with the first attack, but the second time rakes you across the claw.
Spoiled the attack. No.
Does 13 slashing before reduction,
He's out. No. Oh right, reduction.
and 8 poison.
He's out.
Oh wait, no, I'm not. I have one HP left.
And realizing that you're still holding onto it, it's going to try and bite you again.
No.
What's 3 attacks?
Don't you insta die if you go to 0 in?
Yes,
Depends on the effect, not always.
but it can't really reach my brain right now because I'm like pinning it down. I hope.
Yeah, it can't, but it's still going to try and bite your hand.
Okay.
And that's another hit.
Oh no.
13.
Oh, fucking shit.
After which it stands up. I mean, it's a bit ridiculous imagining a bunny being prone anyway, but never mind. And that's its turn. It looks around.
There is definitely a difference between a bunny that's standing and a bunny that's laying on its side.
Yeah, sure. It's just that they always sit, right? Like, okay, and it sort of smells the air, sees nothing in the direction it's smelling, looks the other way. It's like, there it is, and eagerly looks at you. Yes, you.
He?
Boomy.
Oh, yeah. He can't see me.
Walks over there.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
No, you weren't next to it.
I've got 10-foot reach.
That is true. Then you do.
What? Oof.
That is it.
So I have to take the DC 15 strength. Or was that when you roll a natural 20?
Yeah, that's when you hit with it properly.
I
You
can't.
can, I did have the thing in there that you can use a bonus action to do it as well in the original thing, but that also doesn't apply to an opportunity attack.
I tried.
And that's its turn.
I need to go and help Boomy, I guess.
Please.
I guess he says.
1, 2,
If I have to.
4. I will attack it.
I mean, Boomy would panic lightning
Oh,
bolt down
I
that
see.
corridor, so.
Sure.
Hops to the side.
Attack it again. There we go.
Whoa!
Now it'll make the strength save. Which it succeeds on.
I'm out. That bunny's too much. You're on your own.
That's... Hold on. And you notice that you expect some fur to burn away, but it doesn't seem affected by the fire whatsoever.
And then
The slashing damage works.
So it was
Fire. That's cool.
20.
I just love it when things are immune to fire. It's the best.
Since it's fascinating with me, I'm gonna go 25, 30. And whilst I'm standing here, I'm going to use a command fall back on Boomy. Tell him to run.
Okay, so Boomy, you can use your reaction to move
Yeah.
your speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Yeah, I got. Oh. Wow, thank you very much, my lord.
Stay this door a bit, guys, because the wife's nipped out.
So are you moving then? Boomy?
Oh, is it my go?
No, it's your reaction.
Using the reaction for you to move.
Oh, I thought it just said on your turn. But yes, definitely. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stand there.
Yep. It sort of turns its head as you move past.
Yeah, I'll be like, Hannah! It's just a body! Jump it in here!
Bounces around to face you, and you see its little fluffy tail going. Tick, tick, tick.
Uh-oh. Okay. Goddamn homing. Oh, it's my turn.
Now it's your turn, yeah.
I will then use my action to fuck off. I'll just be like, it's way too much, friends. Get in. And I'm going to climb into my rope trip.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a dumb bunny.
You're just a
leave
dumb
Garth
bonnet.
there.
No.
Get in. Swallow your pride, hold your breath, and get in.
Well, Jarvis might actually do that if he
Poor Jarvis. Getting left outside rope tricks all the time.
Oh yeah, also bring
Oh,
my
yeah?
friend in.
They're supposed to carry me and climb a rope. What the fuck?
Just pass him up, I'll drag him in.
You can try.
Is this the 5 feet rope?
Yeah.
Good.
You getting in?
I get in there and I will. No, I'm not getting in yet.
Oh, come on. It's a party.
And I will heal my friend again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
just in case you had plans to point out you don't have enough movement to get up the rope.
I used 25, didn't I?
Yeah, climbing takes double.
Oh, right. Okay, fuck it. Is there any point in healing you more? Hang on.
My rage is off, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna keep it up because that's what I'm gonna do on my next turn. Because I am not smart enough to know to retreat it right now.
I will try and just. I will get down so
Get down.
so the Hannah can pass me more easily. Like she could fucking hero jump over me.
Okay.
I do that.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, go for it.
I can't select my. Oh, fucking, I still have the ruler. Oh, there we go.
Cheers.
You're welcome.
And, well, yeah, I attack it with my
So
sword.
I'm crouching down and Jarvis is lying down, so you can just.
As you get close to it, now that it's bleeding a little bit, can you make a Constitution saving throw,
Okay.
please, Hannah?
Oh, great.
The fuck? The fuck is this shit, bro?
All right. So you walk up to it, and this creature, the blood, like it stinks very heavily of putrid sulfur and just like a swamp basically, with some gas coming out of it. And
You lose 8 intelligence.
no, you're poisoned.
Doesn't that mean I have disadvantage on attack rolls?
It does, yes. The first attack hits nonetheless.
But I 3d8 poison, right?
Yeah.
What?
From the acid,
Ah, yes.
from the
Work on it.
the,
Formic
from
acid.
the femoral
Oh.
poison acid poison.
That's a sad roll.
It's immune anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, you see that the poison doesn't really seem to affect it much, similar to the poison spray.
Doesn't affect it much, or doesn't affect it at all?
No, not at all.
key difference.
The second hit misses.
Are we able to occupy the same space as it, since it's like a teeny little thing?
No, only when it's attacking it might climb up to your head, but otherwise, not unless it chooses to attach to your head. Can you do that?
Okay. Well, damn.
All right, and then Sibo, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'll whip up a quick potion of greater healing for the fairy one. Slide right up into that window and chill in the rope trick.
Well, hello there, Steve.
You right?
No, I am not.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It will try and hop past.
Okay, I won't let it. I'll kill it. Extreme prejudice.
Can you make an acrobatics check then?
Oh,
Yeah, it's trying to whatever.
Trying to hop past, basically.
well, can't I do athletics then instead of
No,
acrobatics?
because it chooses what method it uses. You don't get to choose when you're the defender.
Oh, fuck that. I have -3 to dex right now.
Nope.
Nope. it hops past.
Oh,
you swing as it tries to leave. It tries to hop past you as well, Jairus.
Okay.
I'll let you do it, but I'll give you disadvantage since you're prone.
Do I? What, me?
No, Jairus, I'm trying to stop him from getting past.
Oh, right.
You can still make the opportunity attack, that's fine. Yep, is a hit.
Can't believe I'm whipping a bunny.
You are whipping a bunny. Also, as it goes past, you get this nasty smell filling your nostrils as well. But it goes by so fast that it doesn't seem to affect you now. But you get the idea that for you, probably you're okay, Dollar. But for Jairus, you probably don't want to stand next to it for too long.
Being a robot's the
And
best in my life.
Tries to hop past and hops past Jairus, and then little claws goes up the rope trick.
Oh,
Wait,
brilliant.
what?
Go in. Go boom me.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You deserve this so bad.
But it can't enter, right?
Why not?
Isn't it only people that he wants can enter?
Don't think so.
Rope trick.
No, it doesn't say.
You can't attack in or out of it, but as long as the rope's there, you can just get in it.
Should have pulled in the rope.
No, because now the bunny's on the rope.
God. Oh, God. I did not think this through. I'm in a small space with a fucking demonic bunny.
At which point it goes for you, Siba.
What? Sure.
I can't see your token right now. This is a bit of a leading question because you'll know what the reason is in a bit, but are you at full HP?
No.
Okay, good. First attack hits for 19 with its claws.
Mm-hmm.
Second is a 17, does that hit?
Yeah.
Then it's another 18, and then it goes to bite. And that's a 22. Okay, can you make a Constitution saving throw, please? Well, let me move tokens to the back. So
Did I fail?
you did.
Is it in the thing, or is it on the rope right now?
now?
Yep, that's fine.
It's inside the.
It's
the
inside
portal?
the rope trick now. Yeah.
Oh, God.
And that was its turn. I told you, right? 8 damage on the last one hit?
No, but I
Okay,
will.
sorry. Yeah, 8 damage. Dollar, your turn. You just saw the bunny disappear on the rope.
Where is the rope?
It's in the
space.
in the space where Tavio and Siba are.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's only 5 foot of rope. Can I just like stand up and look into it?
No, because you can't attack into the thing.
No, right. I was going to say, could it be?
Yeah,
like,
you have to be inside the
I can't
space
get
to
there.
attack.
Decks are all standing in the way.
Yeah, I mean, it's 5 feet up. It's not at 5 feet because then it would cut you in half.
Yeah.
I imagine it's like 5 foot of rope up from standing position, right? I assume, Theo?
Yeah,
That's
so,
your-
yeah. So,
So that you need to climb 5 feet of rope to get there.
What happens if? No, I don't know. I wouldn't know that. I'll just dash and get into the rope trick with it.
Yep, that's fine. You can assume that you're all adjacent to everything while you're in the rope trick, by the way, because there's not enough space to spread out properly.
All right, so I rage. Actually, I have to click this twice. Hold on, just so I get this uses.
Mhm.
All right, so I rage, and then I stand up, and I use my feline agility, and I go open the thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to. What do I do? I'm gonna smack it a couple times. I'm gonna use reckless attack on it.
Okay. Can you make a con save, please, before you do?
Oh no! Why?
It's starting to get pretty
Oh,
smelly in there.
Fuck!
There's no circulation, no air.
What happens to me?
You're poisoned until the
Okay.
start of your next turn.
All right, so my reckless cancels it out then.
Yep.
Okay, so the first one is a miss, right?
That's a miss, correct.
And the next one is a hit.
That's a hit.
Wow. And I will, I'll use the underhanded attack or whatever it's called. It's the underhanded blow so it can't gain an advantage on attack rolls until its next turn.
Okay. That's just if you dealt damage to it, right?
Or it can't gain advantage on attack rolls on its next turn. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
And that'll end my turn.
It seems that it's a little bit shaken as it like rolls around a little bit in the rope trick because it's being pummeled around by big, strong claws. Boomy, can you make a con save to start with?
oh, why? What's going on?
It stinks in
Dude,
here.
have you been not been paying attention?
No, to be fair, I've had to deal with some of the audio settings.
What the fuck? This is
21.
bullshit.
All right, you're fine. Yeah, you're good. You like you get the stench coming. You're just like I've had worse. It's fine.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, hanging around with SIBO.
It's funny you say that because I was going to think exactly the same thing for Cherish. Wet dog smell.
Wet cat smell, okay? To be clear.
I think you did that on purpose.
Never compare Jairus to a dog. If he wasn't so stupid right now, he would be offended at that.
Okay. Shit, I don't know what to do here. Tempted just to drink potion of remove fear because obviously I'm shitting my pants. I apologise. I'm going to panic lightning bolt.
Okay.
I'm literally just gonna aim at it. Just-
You can probably just hit it. But I think there's not that many of you in there that you can't do that. All right.
I'll just be like, die! God damn it, die!
And you see that it hops out of the way one last time, and it almost misses, but then the lightning bolt just streaks past it, and it's enough to kill it. And
Is it dead?
it falls to the floor and sort of rolls out of the open part of the rope tripping, and you just see this lifeless bunny just to the floor on the ground for those of you outside.
Oh,
I'm gonna
oh,
jump out and start stamping on it.
I like pick it up, put it in the bag of holding. Fuck that thing.
I
Jared.
would like to cure my poison condition with Lectern Hounds.
It will end at the start of your turn. It doesn't seem like it's going to affect you for long, so don't worry.
Oh, never mind that then. I won't do that.
Jared, you okay?
That thing really fucking sucks.
What the hell was that?
Painful.
And you just see like blood dripping off jars. There's like a hole in his fucking head.
It looks like like someone's made a small incision and just lifted a flap of skin to get to the brain.
Have a look if you want. Well, let's get out of here before any more murder bunnies come.
Agreed. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Hannah?
I think we need to fix Jaros.
Yeah, well, I say we adopt patrol pattern Beta Gamma 5, where Jaros is in the middle.
When you say fix him, what do you mean?
He seems unable to speak at the moment.
He struggled before. Here, drink this furball in your mouth.
I'm tempted to ask for animal handling.
Go for it.
Not bad, not bad.
All right, yeah.
And he like hesitatingly consumes the potion. What happens to him?
So you start calming down from your rage. So that's the first visible effect that, of course, they see. I don't know if they recognize that well enough to realize that it's the rage going. But your rage.
And that's it.
That's it.
Fuck.
What the fuck? You lied to me, aren't they?
Let's get out of here.
I did not lie to you.
Oh,
I mentioned
did. You
something
said
about
we
a
could use-
specific thing.
Okay. See how it is.
Not everything applies everywhere.
Right, so I'm gonna have to leave the Zoom call and restart just to see if it fixes the audio problem.
Oh, it's lag so bad.
It is
Okay.
pretty bad, yeah. I don't know how to fix it, so.
Well,
Have you sacrificed a goat recently?
We could try Discord again if you guys want to just do that.
But we still get.
Liam, do you have to fix the OBS overlay if we switch to Discord, or is it just ready to use?
It would have to be like maybe 10 minutes, but I'll be right back, see if it fixes it.
Sure.
Apologies for this. Been so difficult trying to find an actual video software that actually works really well.
No.
Okay, so I'm back. Let's see if any of this is working.
Yeah, test 1 2 3. Do you see the lag on me?
Yeah, okay, so it's fine. It's fine.
Floppy donkey dick.
You probably have to rearrange the boxes though.
No, it sorted itself out.
What?
Changed for me.
Yeah, you're on the bottom now. You were.
Yeah, I think it's for the person who's joining back in. It doesn't really matter. It's mostly if other people leave.
Started from the top. Now we're there.
Right, let's get out of Dodge. Come on.
I'm gonna climb up the rope and ask Boomy, you okay?
Yeah, I do believe I might have shit my pants.
Stinks a bit in there.
Jaris.
And,
Yeah, I slide back out, obviously, and then I stand on the ground and I go, did you see that, though, Tavio? I lightning bolted it and it died.
I don't want to interrupt or anything, but sorry, Tavio, you got any of that sweet healing for me?
Yeah, Jaris is also like dripping blood all over his body.
Yeah, I think Sibo at this point is just a giant mass of blood.
Oh shit, you look kind of bad, Sibo.
He looks really, really close to death.
It's 14.
Thank you.
Anyone else got beaten to shit? I mean, Jairus, I don't think that's much. I can use magics to heal him, but... Jairus.
Well.
Boom,
Guys, he's got a 3 intelligence right now. He can't say shit. Okay, you're trying to have a conversation with like.
I know. I was just testing it.
Mentally incapacitated right now. Like.
So, does anyone have any idea what that was?
Are they? Can we make a roll on that?
Yeah, difficult, but sure. Go ahead. Let's do Arcana. Yeah, one of the two.
Aha, religion.
Arcana.
I have disadvantage on this. I have no idea.
Holy shitballs.
Yeah, that's a pretty good roll there, Simo. The double crit.
That's the second double crit you had this session.
The
This
other
session-
one.
yeah, it is.
wasn't
Yeah.
They are they're known as rabbit devils, and they are fiends that result sometimes from experiments that mind flayers do.
Oh.
Yeah, I was definitely getting a mind flayer vibe there.
I thought it was an intellect
That's what I
devourer.
thought it was, Agent. Me and you had the same brainwave. I thought, oh shit, it's an intellect devourer that's possessed a rabbit.
I kept waiting for it to possess Jarrus's unconscious body.
And,
I will relay this information.
it seems to in most situations go for the person with the highest intelligence, since it's the most nutritious, as mind flayers also usually do.
I see why I was running a lot.
And clearly, Jarvis was
Are
just
you sure?
in the wrong place at the
I
wrong
mean-
time at all.
It only went for me once, and I'm obviously the most intelligent out of this bunch of idiots.
Right. Well, let's have
Well, I think that answers your question right there. So,
I wonder why it didn't go for me.
And because you're wondering, it didn't.
So, I feel like those cats downplayed the whole seriousness of this, but
Yeah, me too.
Let's get out of here. Come on.
I also know that they can turn into normal bunnies. So if you see a normal bunny and you suspect there might be something
Oh, there's going to be
foul or playing.
No, I'm sure there's a lot of normal bunnies in this murder.
It's fine. At this point, just assume I will kill anybody I see, like regardless of whether it is one or not.
And they seem to have with such a high roll, I'll give you something extra. They seem to have sort of a frenzy when they smell blood, and they have advantage on attacks against anyone not at full HP.
Oh,
Well, shit.
God, that's fucking rough.
Speaking of HP, did we get any triumph points for that?
He did, yeah. Let me tell you how many. Quite a few.
a half a triumph point.
So you get at least enough triumph points for however much intelligence Jarvis fucking lost from that one.
So, Seaboy, do you know anything about how we could perhaps fix Jarrus?
not really. I mean, I tried what I knew. Didn't seem to work.
We can take him to
Yeah,
the Celestials.
I thought the same thing. I was just about to use my scroll of the same thing, but
Take him to the garrison. We'll find the garrison, and they can hopefully fix him.
yeah.
I mean, fixing what he's got is going to be super difficult.
Shush.
I
Yeah,
I mean,
you-
a lot of
scratched
these
Jarrus
things,
behind the ass.
they just seem to take time. So maybe we just have to wait and see.
Jarrus. Right, I'm going to take my rope out. I'm going to tie it around Jarrus's waist because he's so low intelligent, and hand the other end of the rope to Boomy.
Okay.
Lead him along with us.
Oh my! Have at least some humanity. I will just take him by the hand and like lead him like a fucking married couple. There you go. And I'll just brush his arm.
It's
gently
going to be
around.
really, really difficult because he has to limp on one leg.
Brilliant.
We could get him a collar. Does anyone have a collar with a wee bell on it?
Yeah, I'll give you 3. It wasn't worth 3, but I'll give you 3 triumph points for it.
Is that enough for a minor triumph?
No, it's not. You were on 0.
Right.
Shit.
just had a major.
But we killed this amazing.
Oh, I
scorpion.
should have a look at the dogs as well. What they gave you.
Oh, I need to realise that my character can save people. I'm meant to be the fucking support abjuration wizard, and I keep forgetting to use projected ward. Jarrus could have been like saved quite a lot. Whoops.
Whoops.
Right. Boomy, check this door out.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Who's the good kitty?
I'm assuming you meant this door, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I begin to check it, listen intently.
Okay, you guys can have a short rest because with the dogs you're on, they'll bump you to 5.
Oh, thank God for that.
You guys need to stop taking damage.
I am fine, I didn't take a single point.
No, me neither.
I didn't take anything.
Oh, sorry, I only
Oh
took
my
like
God,
70
what a
damage.
shite roll, dude.
The thing with single creatures, right? It's they need to have the high damage output, otherwise they're worthless.
What the fuck?
Wow. 8 from 2d12? That's painful. Oh, that's with your con as well, Jesus.
I know.
You should be like Sibo.
Flying fuck.
Yeah, see, but that was a nice roll.
Might as
7,
well
8.
That was pretty tasty. But I'm still not even fucking close yet. Jesus. Let's keep it going.
You can remove your
How did you roll a 7 on 2d12?
That's a 1 plus a 2 plus low con.
I thought you had high con. Oh, you've only got 2.
Guys, don't forget, some of you have wands too. That can
Oh, yes,
heal people.
I will bring out what I believe is the wand of good berries, and I will fire it at the ground. Wand number 1, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
What? What the fuck are you doing?
Well, I've checked this door, and I'm about to activate the wand of good berries.
Oh.
I mean...
I'm sorry, I see those ones and I don't like those ones.
Okay, yeah, you do cast Goodberry, and as you finish the casting, you suddenly feel this bile rising in your in your throat, and you start like having a gag reflex, and you go, and then a huge bar of soap comes out, like this big.
What in the...
That's a neat trick. I wish I knew that one.
No.
Hannah claps.
What else can I do? Packer of animals.
See, I mean, I told you those ones are
I mean,
bad.
what the... No, guys, just stop right where you are right now. What the fuck just happened to me?
Give me the wand, Boomy.
I did think you really needed to wash your mouth.
I'm gonna pick up the bar of soap, and what does it smell like?
I mean, you can taste it. It just smells like rose soap. It's fucking disgusting in your mouth, but it smells kind of good when you're not eating it. I mean, it's still covered in your spittle and
I'm
stuff.
just gonna start, washing my hands. I haven't washed my hands in probably about 3 weeks. Like, yeah.
Can I punch Boomy in the head to get
Are
him
you
away?
seriously washing yourself with your spit? No.
I mean, why not?
Did anything come out of the wand?
Good berries, right?
Yeah,
How
good
many?
berries come out. Yeah.
I will hand them
That's
out.
probably the normal spell casting.
That's 10 hit points.
No, I'm good.
Jarvis just grabs like...
Don't need any.
He just grabs like 5 and just shoves them in his mouth.
There you go. I don't know what happened, but I'm actually gonna put the soap. Yeah, I'm moving, alright.
I feel bad. Can I have a good berry?
Yes, you can take the other 5 good berries.
I take one, and I look at Jarvis and I go, roll. Oh, he's a good kitty, and I give him the good berry.
Oh.
Right, let's open the door.
I'm getting worried you guys aren't going to fix Jarvis's intelligence.
No, I'm trying to get into the Celestials to fix him.
Buffed up soap, nice.
In my inventory, I'm keeping it. I mean, soap could be handy.
You could say it's a barf of soap.
Your intelligence
Thank
is
you.
wasted upon us, Greg.
Nice RP that low intelligence though. I like it. Right, sorry, moving on.
There's that fuckery spilling out again.
Whoops, I dropped it. Put that back.
Liam, anything we should know?
Nope.
Right. Tell me what's happening, guys.
I'm opening the
waiting.
door.
I've checked the door. I believe I got a 21, didn't I?
24.
24,
well,
yeah.
Well, I'll sell myself short.
The one to your right, yeah?
The one in front of
the one I'm
Dolar.
standing for now.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Open
I
it.
do believe this door is fine, my lord.
Right, let's go.
Right, well, I do believe someone else. should
Tell
go for
Ha- Tell Hannah to close the door behind her.
I closed the door
it. I
behind
don't
me.
speak to her anymore.
Is that before people get through, or are you last in line?
Hannah's
I'm last in line.
Okay, good. I could see Anna just taking that at face value and just closing the thing.
I can see how it would be hard to talk with me, Boomy, if you keep throwing up soap everywhere.
I ignore her. Room is
Empty
strange.
room.
I don't know if Hannah's
Hi.
actually noticed that I haven't spoken to her in about 5-6 sessions.
I mean,
Probably not.
would she? Let's see.
And you enter this room, and it's illuminated strangely. Like most of the rest of the region, either has bright illumination or nothing. This seems to be sort of
Nah.
a twilight illumination, and it's casting strange, pale light across the room. There's several black iron chairs that stand scattered here, and there's a number of skulls attached to the walls. And the whole room has rather a serious, oppressive feeling, as if only weighty matters are allowed to be contemplated here. And well, you see there's a small nest made out of like shards of wood and stuff, and looks about the right size for a bunny underneath
Yeah,
one
I'm
of the
out.
chairs.
Looks
Oh,
like
look,
I'm gonna
it's,
go and investigate it.
And there's two mastiffs that lay dead in this room. That seem to have their heads opened and their brains eaten.
I want to check the bunny basket for young.
Yeah, sure. Can you give me an investigation check?
So be.
All right. You find a sort of like scratched glass bottle with a stopper on it. A ruby. You estimate it's worth 100 to 200 gold pieces, roughly. And a silver necklace.
So a ruby.
I could do with some kind of currency if it's going spare, so that I can transcribe some more spells from this hideous spellbook.
What room number is this so I can write it beside the bottle?
E100.
There we go. Is there anything in the bunny's nest?
No, this was underneath the bunny's nest.
I'm going to
That's what you
destroy the
found.
bunny's nest.
Okay. You kick it angrily, or stomp on it, and it just falls apart.
Principles.
And there's just one nest in here?
Let's get out of here. Let's try the other door.
You reckon the cats are interested in the rabbit?
Well, the cat's obviously stayed away from the rabbit.
Yeah, I mean, they might want it. It's dead now.
I'm gonna
For the time being, Jarvis will always be behind Tavio, since Tavio is guiding Jarvis.
Yep.
I'll reopen that door, go through, and ask Boomy to check this door.
Of course, I will make an investigation check. I'll make sure it is okay for all of you to pass through, because I'm a good friend. Like, yeah, seems fine.
I will open said door then, once Boomy's out of the way.
Yeah, seems fine.
You guys reckon the cats can help Jarvis? I mean, they might be family.
I believe it'll wear off in time.
Boomy, north door, please.
Of course. I need to put investigation on a little macro.
Looks okay.
And I will try the north door. I'll just keep a token out of the way so he can get the door.
Yep. And you find what looks like abandoned quarters. Doesn't look like any damage here, but just there's an empty bed frame and a desk with nothing on it, and no mattress.
Alright, south door.
Yeah, you're just gonna open it.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I'm going into this.
Living
I'm going
dangerously.
into this room. By the way, I'm going to check that table, see if there's any hidden compartments, etc., etc.
All right. You look into the south room, Dora, and it looks pretty much the same as the north one.
It must be the old garrison's quarters.
Hey, you have a look. You knock on a few drawers and stuff, and see if there's any gaps between them. You don't find anything.
That's fair play.
This rubble by that door or that corridor, could it be cleared?
Possibly, but it would take a significant time investment. So you get the idea that it's definitely possible, but it would take you altogether maybe 6 hours or so.
Yeah, no, it's not worth it. Well, let's try and find another way north.
Hope this wasn't the Celestials. Seems abandoned.
Yeah, but I think we need to double back on ourselves and try and head north.
Well, we never went in here.
We could check these rooms out, I suppose.
Yeah, I do believe there is a door down here. Couple, actually.
Oh, Boomy, do you want to do the north one first?
Looks fine.
I'm pretty confident that this one is okay.
Then stand aside. And I will try and open the door.
Yeah, it swings open. No problem.
We're being so careful. This is so unlike us.
Yeah, I know. In the region that was full of traps, you're like checking every door. Now, when there's hardly any traps, you weren't checking every door. You were just checking it with your face. And now, when there's no traps, you're like, it's fine.
What's in there, though, Lo?
It's a closet.
The closet.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, that's a mistake on the map. There's supposed to be a door.
Oh.
Over there.
And I thought Dola would come out of the closet right now.
Well, hey.
Not a closet, though, Lo. There's a door right there.
There's a door right there. Yeah, sorry.
Well, let's. Boomy, can you come and do your thing?
Well, I can, but I do feel like I'm an investigation machine, right?
If that next door leads to a closet, it'll be fucking brilliant.
Can you guys just move back to the previous room for a sec, so I don't spoil things with the Nemeglide, because I fucked up the Nemeglide. Okay, just move to south one. Thanks. Not sure if this will work. Oh, just close your eyes. No, that didn't work. Okay, never mind.
It almost worked.
Almost good. Okay, that's good now. Carry on. That's what happens when you have to place like 900 doors per map. Eventually you forget one.
Yeah, I mean, I find this unforgivable, on.
I know. You could buy the book for me.
How much
like,
is it?
You know, it's funny. I was hanging out with my friends the other day, and I was looking around his bookshelf. I was like, "Is that a world's largest dungeon book?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh."
How much was it?
I don't know how much he paid for it, but
yeah, it's not cheap if you can get it at all.
yeah, he had the world's largest dungeon and I guess the world's largest city.
Yeah. Generally, the most of them are like £220
Yeah,
or so.
I heard
so
that the
like
world's
250.
largest city's just full of shit, though. Like, it's quite a lot of... It's a house. It's got these people in it. And it's like, why do you need it?
I mean, that's what the dungeon is like in a lot of ways as well. But yeah. Anyway, very expensive. And Liam, put down your goddamn phone.
Okay, well... Girlfriend will be angry.
Oh.
I mean, have you proper... No, shut up, Lars.
Do you want to do your door thing?
That was bad.
Whatever the results, he's going to say it's safe, so I'll just take away a bit of tension there and just open the door for you.
Oh, and there's
Otherwise, we're going to have like 12 investigation checks in a row with nothing else being done.
Well, hello there.
Oh, what the hell?
Whoa!
That is pretty.
Is what Josh would say if he could
It
speak.
looks
It's-
quite celestial.
It's that, but dead.
Ah.
Well, that's not good.
So this room looks to have once been a sparring room or a practice area of some type. Its character has changed drastically, and at the center of the room, it's actually sitting, this winged humanoid with a broken trumpet clutched in one hand and a spear in the other. And the spear is impaling this horrible white insectoid creature. And this creature is the size of like four men. It's definitely large and maybe a bit bigger. And in the room there are corpses of horned and winged creatures, all decomposing, and also several more large insectoid creatures. And you can hear some chittering noises coming from the corpse.
From his corpse?
Yeah.
Let me check it out, because if it's poisonous or it bites, I'll be okay.
Does Jarvis feel any tingles?
No.
Jared, right. I will investigate the body.
All right.
Is that...
What check would I have to make to identify what type of celestial this is?
Oh,
No religion.
I'm not proficient, so I actually won't.
Okay, maybe Tavio can tell you something.
Uh,
Or Siba, I don't know if you're proficient in religion or not.
I'm not proficient, but I am very intelligent.
Same here.
Yeah, that doesn't help that. Alright, yeah, Tavio, you recognize this as a trumpet archon. They're one of the more powerful archons. And archons on the celestial scale are quite up there in power. Trumpet archons are sort of like the leaders and battlefield commanders of the Celestials armies. And you also know that their trumpets will fetch a great prize, but also have you killed on sight if a Celestial sees you and you don't want to give it to them. Like, it's one of their holy artifacts, basically, and if you don't turn to them, they're not going to be happy.
I think, at the very least, I like say all that, and I think at the very least we should take the
awesome,
trumpet
yeah,
and try and deliver it.
oh good god.
Do
Can
be
they
aware
just-
though, Boomy,
can they
if they
just
ask
hear?
for it, yeah, they will insist on having it.
Yeah, that's fine, Tavio. Of course, I don't plan on. I'm lying, by the way, DM. I don't plan on keeping it as I secrete it underneath my robes. Like, I mean, you did say this was.
Oh, it's far too big to put on
Oh,
your
like
robes,
is it
thing.
one like a proper goddamn saxophone?
I don't believe anything Boomy says.
Yeah, I
Why
mean,
does-
look at you can see the size of the
Oh
thing.
my god, it's like a club. I'm gonna try to play it.
And you just breathe into it, and you get the idea that your lung capacity is not sufficient to make this thing work.
Why does Boomy have the trumpet?
Oh,
I don't
are
think
you
he can play the
sure?
trumpet.
Yep,
God damn it!
would have been great if you could play it, but it just
Can I have a go?
No, you can't even carry it, my friend.
Just put it down. I reckon I've got the capacity for this one.
Alright, I put it down.
Each farts into
Ah,
it as powerfully as he can.
nothing happened. She just farts.
I at least put on a good show, though.
Not even an echo. That's awful.
Did you say there was a spear here or something?
There is, yes. It's impaling this huge insectoid creature that's sort of hanging on to it with its full weight.
Jarvis will just grab it. Like, ugh.
You mean you can't grab it like that? It has a full large creature weighing down on it. So
Can I try and rip it out of the creature then?
you can try and like put it out from underneath. In which case, the creature's like hanging like this on the spear,
Oh, gotcha. I thought it was like
impaled to the floor. No.
gotcha. Yeah, I'll just like get the creature off it or whatever, and
Okay, gonna have a strength check. I think it should be okay, but just to be on the safe side, this thing is pretty heavy. And you get the idea that's not going to work, so you need to actually, get in a good position.
yeah,
Maybe crawl underneath it and just buck back with your back and flip this thing away.
yeah.
And eventually you manage to just like snap the spear out from underneath, roll the creature on its back, and it's pretty clear from the weight that was hanging on it that if this was a normal spear, it would have broken long ago.
Gotcha. Jarvis is going to kind of like look at it and then just kind of like fashion it to his back.
Mhm.
And somebody know what I should mark that down as?
Yeah, you can mark it out as a spear from E92.
E92.
Jarrus, I know that you are lacking a lot of intellect currently, but would you like me to check out that spear and see if it's got any properties that are hidden?
Huh?
I don't take your grunt as a yes, sir, Boomy.
Just scratch him behind the ear, Boomy. It really likes that.
I'm not scratching my friend behind the ear. I mean, there was enough connotations about me and him in prison, so I think I'll avoid that. I mean, now that he is less of an less intelligent because of that creature, I mean, I could try and get some answers out of him that I've always wanted to know.
Yeah, and meanwhile, while you're saying this, you have a look at the spear, and it's obvious that it's magical, but you don't know
It
what
is
else.
definitely magical, Jarrus. You should keep hold of that. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, well...
Does the spear look recognizable in any kind of famous way with my... Okay. Shut me down. Cut deep into my heart.
Jarrus, back in prison, I know why you were there, but you've never really spoken about it, so, well, you never really told me the name of her, what was her name? You said that you wouldn't tell me her name, and now I'm really curious. Oh, what the hell? Turns to the rest of the group, I'm like, well, that doesn't work.
So,
I mean, that's a bit exploitative.
Yeah, and you think I care?
Dead Celestial,
Yeah.
what now?
Does it still have feathers?
So-
Are they still on its wings and stuff? Because I want a celestial feather.
So what happened to that chirping sound from inside the corpse? As Dolo was
It's
saying?
still there.
Is it like audible for all of us?
Yeah.
So, what's going on with the corpse?
I have no idea.
Sounds like it's got parasites.
Like you.
I don't have parasites. Not anymore. I had a potion for that.
Penicillin.
Probably somebody who's a bit more insightful should check.
Wait a minute, am I actually inside?
Because I
Does
have
it
no
need
idea.
insight? I do have
I am
insight.
not.
What check would it be, Arno?
Nothing. I mean, Dora investigated. He didn't find anything. That's it. That's what we agreed,
okay.
right? We're not going to...
Yeah, sorry, I thought there was a new check involved.
No.
That's fine. Let's take a spear.
Why don't we,
It's
Jarvis
already
already
on
took
Jarvis's
that.
back.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Happy to
should
share.
we burn this thing so whatever's in there doesn't come out?
I think they might get upset about that, but
I firebolt it.
Okay. You just, it impacts, it knocks the thing over, and it sort of falls on its back out of its somewhat heroic pose, now just lays slumped on the floor.
Good effort.
I ignore her clapping.
I'll whip up a quick batch of alchemist's fire and pour it over the corpse.
All right. And with that, it starts to catch fire, and you hear some more chittering inside, and there's like a high pitched shrieking sound from little creatures that were apparently in it that are starting to burn. You don't really see them because the skin wasn't broken anywhere, but it burns, and you get the idea that it's going to take a while for this to completely decompose. It stinks.
That should deal with those parasites.
The stench of burning flesh now fills your nostrils.
Alright,
Mm,
let's
like
sleep.
bacon Sunday morning.
the only way I can see to get north then is to clear that door.
Well, we've got nothing but time in this shithole, apparently, so...
Well, let's go then.
What about these doors down here, Dolar?
Yeah, if you want. I can have a look. I'll open the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both fine.
Oh, I'm at a completely different door.
Hey, just move back one. I can't get the door because you're in the way. Yeah,
Please don't
thanks.
delete
Where
me.
did he go? Oh, no.
No, it's just that because you have a light source, the light source sometimes
Ah, right.
gets in the way of the dynamic lighting.
I hate when my light collides with other light.
It's messy, isn't it?
Looks like a corridor to me.
I don't think he meant these doors.
Like,
Yeah, this looks kind of familiar.
okay, if he's not doing it, I'll do it. I'll open this door.
Which one? Oh yeah, I mean you can hear him coming from the other side. You can hear his footsteps
Oh,
approaching
shit.
through the door on the other side.
Hello.
This is a bunch of useless doors.
Well, let's go clear that passage.
Alright, I'll just pop by the kiddies with Jarrus and see if they can help.
Okay.
Come on, Jarrus.
Hannah, are you coming with me?
What? I think I'll clear those rocks and depends on how many rocks there are.
Get out of the way, Hannah. I can get through this quicker. Thank you. You can assist me from behind, and I'll start to burrow.
I will knock on this door.
I'm not standing behind him. That was just get my armor dirty.
Yeah, one of the large felines opens the door and it's like, "Ah, you're back."
Well, hey, hello. Sorry to bother you. We encountered the rabbit, and the thing is, it dummified our friend over here, and I was maybe hoping you guys, the Fey creatures, could help in any way.
I believe we did what we could to help.
Yeah, this would be another instance of helping.
Yes, but we do not possess such capabilities. We
Oh,
warned you
well,
to be
I mean-
careful when you saw a bunny.
Yeah, I feel you
that's what we can do.
underplayed that a bit, just to be perfectly honest. Slightly underplayed the difficulty of that one. Any interest in the carcass of the rabbit, by the way?
No, it smells, doesn't it?
Pretty foul, yeah.
Yes. No, thank you. But
Right.
glad to know that it's a carcass now. That will help us. Thank you.
Oh, you're most welcome. Well, glad to help. Shame about Jarrus, as you can see.
Yes. Well,
Well,
perhaps
you know if
sleep it off. It always.
yeah,
works
do you
well.
reckon that would work? That's what I'm hoping it'll wear off.
Well, we've been bitten once or twice before. We just had to run mostly. We decided that it smelled so bad we didn't really want to get our teeth into it.
Makes sense. Oh well, I'll be off then. And come on, Jarrus, move along.
Good.
And I will take us back to.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to just move you to where they are?
I am there.
Okay.
How's the thing going, guys?
Taking a hole.
Well, it is not entertaining to watch. That is the truth.
It's a giant metal dragon digging a hole. What?
I mean, it
more
looks like-
entertaining?
It looks like it'll take a while though, Boomy. Can't you scribe another spell maybe?
I guess I could, but it will take a while. Yes. I guess I head to the desk that I thought had hidden compartments. And I sit down
Right.
and I get my stuff out.
Right, you guys decide what the rest of you want to do in the meantime, and I'll go to the toilet and get a drink. Be right back.
Digging a hole.
I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy hole. Digging a hole.
Garce will just stand there until and just wait around until told otherwise.
I can't remember how to describe stuff.
It's 50 GP per level
An hour, isn't it?
and an hour per
Okay,
level.
so yeah, I'm going to copy Chromatic Orb for 50 gold.
chromatic orb.
Yeah. It's like, Haldemir had some spells.
Yeah, he got a lot of spells during the course of the beginning of that.
His sacrifice will not be forgotten.
Oh no, sorry, it's 2 hours per and 50 GP per level.
My name's Jeff.
No, Jeff. I wish I knew a guy named Jeff.
2 Jeffs,
What?
and neither of them are spelled the traditional way.
We need to get identified, guys.
I'm carrying around an unknown amulet. I don't know what it's for, but
We have a lot of stuff, by the way, just to
Oh, we
throw
know.
that out there. We have a lot of unidentified shit.
What? Didn't we identify most of it at
Nope.
We Talked last time? I
Nope.
identified all the shit I had.
Does anyone have a diamond worth at least 50 gold pieces?
no, I have a ruby though worth 100 to 150.
I have several diamonds. But fuck chromatic orb is expensive.
Why is it expensive?
50 gold
Not
pieces.
per hit. I only need one. That's it.
Well, I can give you the ruby.
If it's listed as a price, it's a consumable,
No,
isn't it?
it's components.
No, it tells you in the spell if it consumes it. It says which the spell consumes, or it
doesn't
does not
say
say
that at
which
all.
the spell.
Ah, that's handy.
Yeah.
Maybe I could spare you 50 gold pieces worth of diamond. I thought it was a ruby,
it's a
though.
diamond worth 50 gold pieces that you need.
Go on then.
Wow, thank you very much, Sibo. And then I finish scribing my spell.
Gonna get a beverage.
I need to also spend 50 gold. Yeah, get rid of the spell scribe crystal.
Oh, holy night. I am a massive penis.
I have heard that.
Arne.
How did Friday's Fortnite adventure go?
It was fine, yeah, it was good. I've spent 2 hours scribing chromatic orb, and Sibo's given me a diamond for the components. Because you need a diamond worth 50 gold pieces to cast it.
Yeah, not expended, of course.
I am just fucking about while
I
Dolar is
can't prepare
digging.
it yet, though. Oh, no.
I'm gonna go have a look around these other 2 rooms that got. Oh fuck! I just got teleported.
Teleported?
Yeah,
You were
I
saying
was
that, it
just
just made you
moving.
bigger. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Just had to move anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check out these 2 rooms that seem to just kind of got glossed over and give them a thorough investigation.
Yeah, sure. Give me an investigation with advantage.
With advantage. Ooh,
Yeah, I mean, you're taking a couple of hours, right?
nice.
Okay, so you have a look through and you like turn the desks upside down. Look through the underneath the beds if there's no coins hidden under the pillars of
I
the
feel
beds.
really sorry because he's working at the desk.
like-
Excuse me,
No! Sibo!
but he totally.
I'm
would do it,
attempting
so.
to scribe.
And you find nothing. Seems like these were thoroughly emptied before whoever was here left.
Fair enough. Oh, there's some regal room at the top I'll go do as well, seeing as there's time to kill. Some important room or something.
Which room?
This one at the top.
Oh, that's where you just were, where the bunny nest was.
What's it? Where was that other
On
room?
the left and up. Left north.
Jarvis starts chasing his tail.
How could it be on the left? I'm on about as far left as it can go.
Yeah, I'm not sure what other room you're talking about.
It might have been that one. Yeah, that's pretty much me. Then I'll kill some time and try and feed as many potions as I can to Jarrus in his inebriated state or dumb state.
Okay. Are these like potions that you're making, or?
Yeah.
I think it's
Potions of
potion
fuckery.
trickery or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Just give him all the fuckery. Just queue him up.
Okay. During this time, Sibo, you also noticed that the potions that you took from the supply room of the garrison, like the alchemy lab room,
Yes.
they've all turned to poison.
Interesting.
What, all the ones that we got from the through the portal?
Mhm.
Like all the fear and all the healing ones and all that?
Yep.
Oh my god.
And after you go and do some investigating on this, you notice that the ones that Dolar is holding are still fine.
I checked the bag of holding for the ones. Most of them are in there.
Yeah, they're all turned to poison as well.
Oh, fuck off.
The one that Dolar is holding is fine.
The ones that Dolar has are
what's
fine.
happening here?
All those potions that we got, all those cool potions, they're all poison except for the ones
Wait.
that Dolar has.
Because you bitches aren't in the garrison.
What kind of poisons?
Just poisonous to drink, like they're not useful poison.
Even my
Okay.
potions. I'll check them.
Yeah, the ones that you took from that
So
room,
I
yes.
might as well just throw 'em. 2 potions of healing and a potion of remove fear.
Whoa. Before you throw them, give them to me.
Yeah, I have them.
Potions
Two.
of healing.
And a
Yeah, they still seem to stay as poison
Oh.
while you hold them, Dolar, but you can put them on your sheet as such if you want.
Yeah, I'll put
Just
them on
put them as poisonous potion of healing or something.
there. I'll find a use for those.
Well, fuck.
Sorry, that was Jarrus.
No, don't scratch. Just drink. Drink this. Come on. Drink up. It's good for you.
He reluctantly consumes one of the potions.
Sibo, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just trying to fix him. I think it's working. Look.
What happens to him?
Oh, I don't know. Pick one. Let's roll a 1d6.
It's up to 3 of the following, right?
Yeah, that's the first one.
Okay.
Let's just do a batch.
All their hands stand on that. Jarrus is confirmed.
Oh, God, your Afro Kitty, that's amazing.
What's the next one? The tongue down.
You have hiccups, your hair stands on, and your
Oh my god, you're dumb with a lisp.
Well, that would help if Jarrus actually spoke, so he can't speak right. So he's just like
I don't believe it doesn't seem to be working, Sibo.
Oh, it really is.
What if we just hit his head really hard?
I mean, that probably would cure you, but
Is that in your handbook thing?
My handbook does not say how to cure sudden stupid.
sudden stupid.
Probably shouldn't interject with your opinions then.
Otherwise, I would have used the cure on like half of you already.
Counts out the other half of the room. Yep.
so Dola, how's it going? Do you need help?
No, I'm having fun.
you just hear a few blocks of stone fall backwards as he's busy in there.
I mean, while he's busy, I might as well try out what my last wand does I have. Wand number 3.
Wand number 3.
Which I will aim over here.
At the wall to the south?
Yeah.
Number 3, you said, right?
Yeah.
It's a wand of stinking clouds.
It's a wand of restore intelligence.
You notice some. Actually, can you make me either a religion or an arcana check, whichever one you prefer?
Well, I prefer religion. I'm shit at both right now. I have disadvantage.
It's gonna end great. You notice that something which seems to resemble holy magic happened, but you don't really see anything else happening.
Okay, that's good. That's good enough for me. I stow the wand away.
I see Hannah doing this, and I'll go test mine as well. And I go up and shoot them into this room, like while standing.
Which one?
9 and 10.
If one testing is happening, I'm gonna watch because it's interesting more so than watching digging.
The stupid cat.
Right, so you fling your wand and the fireball shoots out and just fills the entire room.
I closed the
That's
door.
a good one.
Was that 9?
Yeah, give me a sec, because I need to write some things down in the meantime. So just give me 2 minutes.
Do it again, Tavio. Do it again.
I mean, I think I needed another room, Sibo.
Why?
I opened the door and there's a fucking inferno in there, and I closed the door. That's why.
But that's great. Just go for it.
Yeah, but I want to be able to see what happens. Like, if I shoot into that room, I won't be able to see what happens.
That'll clear up in a second.
Or I could just take the other office, that one that Boomy isn't currently using.
Or you can take the one the booby's in. Makes it more exciting.
I mean, I guess you're right. It would make you more excited, but I mean, no.
Ah. I actually thought I convinced you then.
Interesting.
I'm here, by the way. I'm just opening the door for the cat when you see me doing this.
Alright.
Go on, Jarvis.
If
Go
you're
pedal.
done writing down the things, I will fire wand number 2 into this room.
Me number 10.
Did I say 2?
You did. And you're obviously aware of that since no one said that back to you.
What?
Like, you knew which number it was, even though no one pointed it out.
Yeah, because I realized after I said it, I think I might have said 2.
Okay. Okay. You shoot the one that like a web shoots out,
What kind of web?
like the web spell.
The interweb. That doesn't
The
make
web
sense.
spell. Hang on. Web. Huh.
Huh.
There's some good ones on those two ones.
I guess I just successfully ruined 2 rooms, and I closed this door as well.
Right? And did someone else want to shoot one? Sibo?
Fuck it, why not? Let's keep going.
Which
One
one?
number 5.
Can't remember which one Jarvis had. I think it might be number.
Okay. So you swing and brace for impact as you bring your wand forth and point it forwards, and you see some radiant light descending on the area where you targeted it. It's Sacred Flame.
Okay. And number 7.
Hold on. All right, number 7. All right. Now this is going to take me a little bit of time. You see a knife shooting out as you throw it. An ice knife explodes in front of you,
Okay.
and then
Sabo, you're going to join the club.
No, it's not that wand.
I think it's a different one. Yeah.
This is the branding wand.
Oh no! Why did I give that to you?
Indeed.
I thought he would use it when he's away from me.
Roll. Did you roll what I think you rolled on it, Carney?
Yep, he did.
Oh god.
Oh, happy days.
And Jesus, why?
Okay. And at this point, Sibo, you notice that something strange starts happening to your body,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel that you're being drawn away. I think it's to. Hold on, let me check. Whom towards?
Oh shit! Is he getting magnetic?
You no. Well, you could assume that, but it feels different for him. You feel that you're being like drawn towards where Dolar is, and you start like sliding that way.
Sibo? Sibo?
I don't know.
Sibo, I grab him.
And you try and grab him, and your hands go just straight through him.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Why? Oh.
It's like in Jumanji, you know?
And you
Right.
start like the sliding starts taking you into the wall, and you're like no, but you just like move through the wall.
I'm a ghost. Shit. I am.
And you notice that as you start getting closer, your body starts disintegrating. Like small patches of you start detaching and turning into ash and flying towards Dolar.
Guys, help. I don't want to go in the dragon. I think I'm dying.
I just stand there with an open mouth.
I will absorb your essence and become stronger.
And you see yourself flying like in many pieces now, Sibo, as you start flying towards these.
What
The only
the
thing you'll get
fuck?
from him is fucking a
towards
venereal
Dolar.
disease.
Yeah, I was about to say you don't want to absorb.
Well, I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to swim.
Yeah, you swim, and as you swim, like parts of your hands break off and start like floating towards Dolar. And you see that they don't actually float towards Dolar himself; they float towards the back spear on his back.
Taffy, you fuck help me.
I don't know what to do.
Okay.
Booby!
I can't.
Booby, your
Okay,
magic,
I'm
do
running out. I
something.
go, I got this, and I run over to Dolar and I just touch the thing on his back with the rod of negation.
Okay. You notice that the spear seems to turn like the black oozing color seems to dissipate for a moment. The process.
Oh no, I don't
continues,
know.
though.
I guess that's it. Goodbye, Sibo. It was nice knowing you.
I'm gonna pick
Get
up
away,
the wand
baby.
which he has dropped, and I'm gonna try to cast it on him again to undo what it's doing.
As you pick up the wand, it turns to dust.
I will not do what I said I would do.
Did I drop everything? Did
Sorry?
I drop everything?
No, your gear starts disintegrating with you.
Oh, fantastic. Did he have anything useful?
Yeah. Some wands, I think.
And yeah, we'll get to that in a while. And you start flowing in towards this thing, and you find yourself coalescing again. And it's weird because for a moment you see yourself just completely falling into pieces, and there's no large enough piece of you left to determine which one of them you are at the moment. And then, as this ash cloud sort of flies through the wall towards Dolar and flows into the spear, you then sort of regain some sense of direction, consciousness, and you're inside the spear.
Nice.
Can he communicate with me telepathically?
Well,
That was
so
all. Fuck. Let me out.
he doesn't hear that. So what's happened is that this wand on a 1 would self-destruct, and the owner would be sucked into the nearest
Dear.
weapon. And you now add your sentience to the weapon, but Sibo
Would the
is
nearest weapon be like I was next to him?
Time to reroll.
no the nearest decent weapon, like the one which would make sense to be sentient, not just any random dagger.
What the fuck? The pain mail?
Yeah, sorry, no, that doesn't compare to an artifact. And so the wand is gone. You'll never find out what the other options were. And Sibo is now inside the spear. So Sibo, I would like you to come up with something that you're going to add to the abilities of the spear, as Sibo's essence is now part of the artifact.
Sure. Do I also need to re-roll?
You do, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh my god! Are
I've
you
been waiting for
joking?
that
He's dead!
Nope.
Jesus!
Dude, I've been waiting for that wand to go off ever since Sibo got it, dude. I was like, oh, of all the people to get this wand, it's got to be Sibo because he just fucking uses the wand willy nilly. I'm like, every time he pulls it out, I'm like,
Oh, you joking?
I used that one. That could have happened to
Who
me.
was the only one who
It's-
fixed me?
And so Sibo will now live on forever as part of an artifact.
Shall we use this
That was
opportunity to
the wand of one.
break? I need a toilet.
That'll probably be good.
Yeah, we can have a 10 or 15 minute break to give Mike some time to prepare.
Mike,
What scope do I have with these abilities and stuff?
Jairus retrieves it and brings it back to you.
I hit him with it on the head and throw it away again.
Oh no, Hannah, don't be mean. He's just trying to help.
let's get
Jairus like turns around and just like kicks like dust and dirt and rubble at you. Like,
Oh no, now I'll have to clean my armor till the lot is
I'll
done.
just put the rip icon over Rocket Space.
I bag the ones, and in the bag of holding, it's safe there at least. Including Hannah's one.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I have a character sheet for them, so I'm just going to leave them on it. And you just tell me which ones to use, and if you don't use them, you don't use them. It's fine.
Yeah.
I think Jairus has one, but I can't remember.
I mean, what just happened?
well.
I don't know. He just vanished.
He just disintegrated into Dolar's spear after using the
I
wand.
think we should probably get rid of that spear. I mean,
No,
what
I'm keeping
caused
the
it?
spear.
Can we help him?
He used,
Hello,
he used one of
stupidity.
those damn wands.
You think it was the wand? Well, I didn't.
Perhaps.
Yeah, it was definitely.
I did
the
not see
one.
what was going on.
Me and
Perhaps we can
Boomy,
free him
me
from
and
the spear.
Sibo were trying out ones, and he casted the wand, and then it disintegrated along with the wand.
What the hell? Right, everyone, put your wands in a pile.
Oh, I already threw mine away.
Jairus starts unbuckling his.
No,
Shorts.
Jairus, put your pants back on.
We should probably say some words. I mean, he was a little pervert and a horrible person, but he was our companion.
I
It's
will
unfortunate
listen.
because Jairus is too stupid to even realize what the
I mean,
fuck.
I'd be
happened.
inclined to agree, but I really don't give a fuck.
That's nice.
I mean, like, Liam does, but Boomy doesn't.
How many times did he
Oh,
save your
plenty
life?
of times, but that was his job.
It wasn't his job. Is it my job to protect you? Is it my job to keep you out of harm's way? No, I do it because
Yeah,
we are
that's what I'm
companions.
saying. It's his job as part of the unit. I mean, my job is to provide
It's not-
support and abjuration spells.
And run
And
away
running
from rabbits.
scary ass
Yep.
rabbits.
Well, you could be more
I'm
compassionate.
afraid that I do not have the capacity for that.
Well, go and stand in a corner quietly, for I do not wish
Oh,
to hear
well,
your
fair
slander.
play. If you don't want to listen to me, I will continue scribing.
I take out my water skin and I say, to Sibo, he had qualities.
Yeah. You're perceptive enough, you'll know that Dolar now fucking hates
Oh, I thought you
Boomy.
did anyway.
The sad part is Hannah never even got to take him to the bar.
Oh no!
Oh
That is incredibly sad.
that is true. Hannah does not.
Well, he's still a somewhat phallic-shaped object. I mean,
We'll take him. We'll
Where
take the
does it-
spear. We'll take the spear.
there's a will, there's a way.
We'll make it work.
no! Do you reckon?
Give,
I mean,
give Sivo one last lay.
it did seem to go
Yeah,
into
that
the
was obvious.
sphere,
That's why I tried to rather negate the thing.
but do you reckon it's in it?
I don't know.
Can anyone here talk to spears?
That's a dumb question.
Well, let's just concentrate on getting through here, and we'll find
Is it a
time
dumb
tomorrow.
question?
I mean, of course you can talk to a spear, just the same as you can talk to a door.
Okay, you very well know how I meant that question. Obviously, I meant that the spear talks back to you and you understand it.
Aye. And I'll
Don't
try
know.
and talk to the spear.
It's not. You can tell that it's not even magical at the moment because it's been negated.
Oh, fucking
I
boomer.
tried to save Sibo. I thought negating spear, dispelling it, would stop the absorption.
Yeah, you know from previous thinking about it that it just negates
Yeah.
it for a certain period of time and then it will return to normal if it's powerful.
Well, let's just get through this door.
I may be heartless, but I did try to save the gnome.
But yeah,
You did. You did. I know.
it's difficult to save people from disintegrating.
I know, right?
Okay.
Who's gonna repair Dolar now?
Oh god.
I fear that I may have to stay with the garrison.
Maybe they can teach one of us.
That's the hope.
All right. Several hours pass. Everything seems quiet. At some point, one of the Cotrian comes to see what all the ruckus is about and just says hi and then goes back to napping. And eventually, you clear most of the rubble.
I'm also going to be teaching Jarrus basic arithmetic. 1 + 1 is 2. I'm trying to teach him language again as well, like and.
Right. The way is clear. Let's move.
Yep, there's still a lot of rubble there, but you've cleared you still need to go up a little bit, but there's enough. You've dug out enough at the top to make your way through it.
You have to delete Sibo's token.
I'm going to leave it there so you can see what's happening for now.
Walk up and open this door.
To be fair, I'm not really paying much attention. They probably would have left by the time I actually look at anything, unless someone
Okay.
wants to move me on.
Yeah, no, I'll just do that. And what I'll just do, I'll just give you journal permissions for Boomy, so you can see from Boomy if you want.
Yeah, sure. I'll give you a shout when I'm back looking at stuff.
Remove my promise with Sibo from my character sheet.
Aw.
Is that how easily it gets broken? One little death and your promise is gone.
Well,
Well, I can't very much
it's not the
fulfill it
saddest
now,
death.
can I?
Haldamu was the saddest death. We actually had a proper funeral.
I mean, to be fair, like
Hannah,
by the time
you
you're
need
level
to be-
20 and you get out this place, you'll be able to bring him back. I'm sure you'll work something out. You're a paladin. You got it.
I'll leave it in.
Let's get the door open. Hannah, you need to be at the rear of the party as well.
Well, I'll go back.
What?
Jesus.
All right, this grand hall seems to have been a sparring and training hall at some point. There's practice weapons of all kinds that line the walls here in obvious disrepair, and there are like trial runs, like an obstacle course, and all sorts of physical challenges set up here. Seems that this is what they use to stay in shape.
Well, let us proceed.
Hello?
This is a big ass hole.
And I'll open this door.
And ahead of you see a very narrow corridor. And the floor here is stained deep red with blood. And in some areas there's still a little bit of like actual caked blood there, but most of it's just stained and seeped into the floor here. There's bone fragments, shards of armor scattered all around the room. It looks like some great battle or slaughter took place here.
Let's just
And to the north, to the far north, you see that there's a large silver glyph that glows in the in a doorway,
I'll walk towards it.
and there's a large metal lever directly to the door that you pass through. And as you start making your way in, you hear from one of the rooms, you hear a deep deep voice that shouts, "Stop! Who are you?"
I am Lord Dolar, a member of the garrison, and I will say the garrison's. Where is it? I have it in here. The Redeemed Oath, which is, sorry, I'm having a problem reading. Always do what is right, defend the weak, help your brothers in arms, and never relent to evil.
Words come cheaply, but they are the right words. Can you roll persuasion?
Yes.
Get advantage on that. Oh, doesn't matter.
Not like he really needs it at the moment.
Whoa!
Wow, and that's not even a fucking crit.
No, it can go up to 30, I think.
Jesus.
Yep.
Oh, he's got expertise. Look at that.
Very well. Stand back a moment out of the hallway.
Okay. Everyone move back. Come on, Jairus. There's a good kitty. Hannah. Hannah.
What?
Get out of the way.
He said to stand out of the hallway.
Oh.
And you see that the door opens on the far corner, and you hear a loud click. And a moment later, two creatures walk out, and I'll zoom them in for you in a moment.
Whoa.
It's like a better Jairus.
I'll just put them next to you, but they will tell you to like make a circle and back off into the room that you're in.
Oh, no.
Whoa!
Oh, what?
Tavio, you can probably recognize them. I'm gonna have a religion check from you.
Holy shit.
I also roll religion.
What does the other one look like? Okay. Whoa, shit. Why do I have to be so dumb? This would be awesome.
I know, right? Yeah. Hannah, you know enough to recognize them as. Oh, you have an 8. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I saw.
You don't know. You flip through your book and there's nothing about them. Tavio, you recognize that these are celestial creatures. Very obviously, they are Lionels. They're some of the highest battle units that that the Celestials have. Very very proud, as they are still somewhat akin to their bestial lion brethren, but of a different nature. And you get the idea that probably these are also the the Celestials guarding the garrison. And the male speaks to you and says,
I do a deep bow as they come in, by the way.
I kneel.
Just gonna stand there and look.
Garrus will also kneel because that's what everyone else is doing and he doesn't know anybody.
mm-hmm. And I will address you. And Emil says, "Welcome, Lord Dolar. Not quite what I expected when I heard your voice, but welcome nonetheless. It's so good to see some new faces. Have the rest of you signed the charter as well?"
No, it is just I.
Oh, and you see there's just a little tinge of dejection in his face for just a little moment, and then he resumes and says, "Well, it is good to see your face nonetheless. I assume if they are traveling with you, you can vouch for them and their interest in the well-being of."
How much does it mean
Yeah, I
right
look
now?
super awkward.
Oh, I got what would be something to roll on whether or not you want to like fight the urge to go. Actually, no, he's a dick.
Yeah, that's just.
Well, I'll leave that up to you. If you don't know by yourself, you can make a roll for it and just decide at what DC you think you're going to be a dick and whatnot.
I'll roll it on just as flat D20.
And what's the result? Like at which point? That's the interesting question.
I'll put it as DC 12. He's gotten used to him, but they annoy him. No, you're fucked. Oh, wait, you're okay. 12. Just. So he's about to say something, and then he goes, yes, I can vouch for my companion. As he looks straight at
I
Boomy
don't
as if
believe
to
they
say,
might have smarted me on the
next time.
spot.
Well, very, very warm welcome to you. I'm afraid that, well, our conditions are slightly less than hospitable. We have no spare rooms here. We have been staying close to this ward. It seems to be the weakest in the region, and have been guarding it, as you can probably tell from the less than ideal decoration on the floor.
yeah, we understand. We've encountered the other part of the garrison.
And a moment later, one of the other
Yeah.
guys joins. You've seen a dead one of these before. He says, "Well, sorry. Let me introduce myself and my companions. I am Morkor. This here is Kalara, the Fearsome, and over here we have Sanjit," as he points at the guy who just walked in, the Hound. We've been at great risks to ourselves, been keeping evil at bay here.
Sorry,
The
what
ward
was
is
the third
field.
one?
Yeah, I'll type them in a sec. Sanjit has been helping us with some menial duties while Clara and I have tried fighting off the evil whenever it broke through the ward, as is wont to happen when the ward is weakened.
Yes.
I expect you have encountered some of it throughout this region. We've been unable to stem its tide completely, although we've managed to keep most of it at bay for now.
We did encounter some creatures, shapeshifters. But we've managed to get here. We met the constructs.
Ah, yes, bloody inevitables in their fixed ways.
Yes, that's...
Tried convincing them to help us here so many times, but they're like, no, that's not our assigned section. We can't do that. Drives me up the wall, that does.
I understand how that thinking can be hard to deal with, but as you can see from myself, I was sentient. I can now see both perspectives.
I understand, yes.
That's
Well, perhaps if you have some insights, I'd be glad to hear them. It would be great to have them join us at full force, but so far all of their efforts have been on just following their programming, and that's, well, let's be clear, the situation has changed and their programming has not. They were not made for this, and I understand that, but it's just far too frustrating being around them, trying to get them to do stuff that they're not interested in.
they do patrol the regions, and they've gathered some ward states. We have helped them with this. I actually brought.
Oh, that is great news.
I've brought the charter with me to remind you of your partnership and bonds with them.
Well, I have never forgotten what the intent was here. The problem is that, as I said, circumstances have changed and they seem unwilling to adapt, and there is a necessity to adapt here.
Yes, and as sentient creatures we can adapt, but unfortunately they lack that capacity, and I cannot begin to understand how frustrating it would be to work with something like that for probably thousands of years.
Yes, it has been some 1,000 years, yes.
At the same time, you must understand that they do not understand your perspective on the change in circumstances. They do what they were instructed to do.
Well, that might all be good and well, but still, I I've tried so many times over so many years. I don't know what will change now. And then you see that he's sort of coming about a little bit, and at the point where he seems to be relenting a little bit, Kalara speaks up and says, "What, are you actually considering working with them again? After what they did? After they abandoned us in our hour of need and just went their... I don't believe this." And she angrily storms off to her room.
I beg your pardon. My name is Tavio, and when you say adapt, because I get the feeling that all these wards need to be staying up, and they have dutifully been doing that at their own. The numbers are dwindling. 2 of them, I don't know if the explosion carried all over here, but 2 of them died recently. And we have been struggling hard to get them the ward staffs they need. And,
Well, at least I have some.
well, yes. So, anyway, we are here at the behest of Irindale. I'm sorry if I bought that name. And
Let me
she-
think, Erindale. That's a long time ago. Human elf priest?
is that correct?
Yeah, half, yeah.
I mean, she was a ghost now, but she implored you to join them and rejoin them.
I see. Well, I will need to think on it and speak with my advisors. There are a few more of us here, yet they do not have the same ferocity to fight. They expect the wards to do most of the work for them, as they are, well, not nearly as powerful as Clara and I. It would be at great risk to their lives to stay this close to the entrance to the next region. As such, we have not asked them to.
I'm going to use my inspiration for this.
For...
To persuade Boomy to give me the horn.
Yes, I can't deny a goddamn 30. I just go, well, when you put it like that, my lord, here you go. And I'll kind of like drag the massive horn out from where I was keeping it behind my back, hiding it from these guys. And I just...
under your robes.
I know that was not... I was not pleased to see you. That was indeed a trumpet archon's horn. And
I will
Oh yes,
give them the
that
horn.
you discovered the deceased
Yeah, I'll give it
trumpet
back.
archon.
fuck's sake, Dolar.
Yeah, take that.
Lovely.
That's number 5 for those keeping track.
That is Sedar's. Thank you, as he goes to like eagerly but carefully take it from you.
Unfortunately, it was damaged. He fell fighting a great many beasts by the looks of it.
Yes, that happened a very long time ago. Sedar was our commander when he lived.
And who is in
Let's
command
see.
now?
Well, we are. Me and Clara.
I understand the burdens of leadership.
As
But
mentioned, I will need some time. If you were to allow me, I need to consider this for some time. Perhaps a day or two. While I speak with my advisors at length
yes,
about how to proceed.
I have one request, if I could. Could you please help my friend? And I'll point at Jarrus. He was attacked by some demonic creature in the form of a bunny rabbit. It seems to have damaged his intellect. Is there something you could do to help?
Well, I think that someone, personally I cannot, but I think that one of my advisors would be able to help with this. It's unfortunate to see a strong warrior reduced to something so simple.
Yes, thank you for your assistance. Is there anything I can do to help while I'm here?
Yes. What role do you see for yourself in the garrison and for your companions?
Personally, I have joined the garrison. I will fill any role, whether it's a combat role or a support role. Anything. My god asked me to come to this dungeon, so I see this as his will, and I will...
Do you stem from Mechanist then, as the other constructs?
No, I was actually a creature of flesh, dragonborn, hence my appearance.
Ah, not a design. Oh, I see. Sorry.
But something happened to me, and I now am akin to the constructs. They have helped repair me through battle damage, but I would gladly help the garrison in any way I can. As a tactician, a warrior.
That is most kind of you. And your companions?
They are good people. Hannah is a stalwart paladin of good. I'll point at Hannah.
Hannah
Tavio,
smiled so much she still kneeled.
Tavio here is a healer. He helps people. He has helped many people in the dungeon. Jairus is a great warrior, and Boomy here is a sorcerer.
Is it?
Same thing.
I
I'm
was
intelligent,
cringing as he
I-
goes to me, and then I go, oh, cool. Like, oh, fair enough.
So we
Well,
can,
I will debate on what role you can fulfill here, but thank you so far for what you've done.
but we have restored 2 of the ward staves and killed some shape-shifting creatures. They seem to be quite strong. I don't know what they were personally, but I'm sure my friends could enlighten me.
Our guests.
Do you know how many ward staves there are, by the way? Are there more for us to find for you?
There were once a total of 8. I am not sure how many remain.
We have recovered 2, and the Celestials already, or the Inevitables, as you called them, already have some.
Yes, from what I know, this mind you, this was some time ago. They had 4.
Well, that would put it to 6.
That
I will let
means
you.
2 are either destroyed or missing still.
I will let you deliberate, but I hope you decide that this charter is more than a book, and you can put your differences aside.
As mentioned, it will need time and contemplation. I'm sure you understand.
I do. Thank you for
Now-
allowing us to enter.
Sanjit will guide you around and show you where the rest of the garrison resides. And he dips his head slightly in a very, very short bow and then leaves.
I will reciprocate.
And I'm just going to move you along with this guy.
Come along, Jairus, we're moving.
I think, Hannah, you're under 1 token, right? So
She's under $1.
okay. I hate that I can't move the fucking thing sideways. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Yeah, you're not supposed to end up there. You're supposed to end up over there.
Okay, can you shift click me?
Down to the
Oh.
right.
Very cool.
It's a secret door is open just after where the rocks were.
Oh, right. Well, that probably led us up around here.
And then they let you up here, yeah. And let me just zoom out a little bit. I'll take you where you need to go. Because I can't move it in one go because there's too much stuff in the way. So just stop moving. Hannah, you're still over there as well? You should be over here now.
Yep.
Right.
No. Black for me.
You fucked up with your token then. I grabbed your token, but I don't know where you've left it.
It's at the same place where it was earlier.
Ah, it shouldn't be.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm telling you.
Hold on. Let me
Hold
Well.
on.
Hannah's slope at bottom and move her as well.
Holy shit, where are we going?
Over here. Seems to be some sort of reception hall. And a few more people join. People, but creatures. And one woman who looks like that.
Whoa.
I feel like Boom is so fucked. Some of them is gonna be like, oh shit.
Oh,
what
I
the fuck
am
is he doing
keeping
here?
such a low profile that to the point when I'm not even speaking. In fact, Boomy
Wow,
finds
yeah.
some of these attractive.
Oh.
He's just like, why?
And one looks like that.
Hey, that's what I kind of imagine my evil teacher looked like.
And you notice that I'll start with the introductions. Sanjit introduces the man in yellow as Basar, and says, "Here's Basar. Basar is one of our scouts. He has a good mind as well, but as you can tell from his demeanor, and he's like, what do you want from me now? Haven't I told you to let me sleep?" And he seems sort of not taking Sanchit's role too seriously. He's just like, I'm being bothered and I don't want to be here. And he leaves again after like 30 seconds. He just pops his head in, basically, sees you, realizes that it's not of importance to him, and leaves again. The two women are more polite, as first the lady in the blue, icy-looking outfit is introduced as Doj, D-O-J, and says, "Well,
Oh, yeah.
it's been some time since what?
A dog?
Nothing. Does she have a cryptocurrency?
Oh, fuck off."
Dodgy.
Doj here is our, primary advisor on things of the mind. She has long since been one of the closest advisors to the garrison. And over here, finally, we have Spur. Spurs is, she hunts all manner of things seen and unseen. And then, of course, you've already met Kalara, and you have met Morcor. For now, feel free to visit all the public areas. Don't go into people's rooms uninvited.
I would
Make
not do
yourselves
that.
welcome. And
Sanjit, what is your role here?
I am one of the reserve healers. My abilities are rather limited compared to the true Celestials, and he points at the others around him. As my diligence and steadfastness have earned me a role in, sharing guard duties with Kalara and Morcor, sorry.
And what role does Kalara fill?
Kalara and Morcor are the de facto leaders of the garrison in its current shape and form. And they protect us. They take the brunt of everything that happens on the front line, as you saw.
Would you be able to help my friend Sanjit?
In what way?
He has been dumbfounded by some evil curse.
And at this point, Doi speaks up and says, "Well, perhaps that's more something for me to look at. Sanjit, although his efforts are valiant, cannot do much to clear afflictions of the mind. Really those of the flesh."
If you wouldn't mind, my lady,
That's quite all right. Let me have a look at him. And she approaches you, Jarrus. She sort of slides up to you quite gracefully and extends a hand to see what your reaction is going to be.
He cautiously extends his paw.
Seems that the damage is not too deeply ingrained. Merely, as you said, dumbfounded. That's usually not the hardest. If severe personality change have happened through trauma or similar events, that can be more difficult. Allow me. And she starts taking him away. Do you follow, Jarrus?
no,
I'll like hesitantly look over at Tavia.
I will follow him.
that's
Okay.
Okay.
She takes you into what is obviously her room. And it's a completely disheveled room, and there's no seemingly organization here. There's sheets, papers, plates, weapons, clothes all over the room.
Sounds familiar.
And do you also do you also look like that?
No. I mean, it's close. I consider mine a male equivalent.
Ah, yes, indeed. There's a bed in the northeastern corner, and it's stripped to its sheets. Basically, there's only the bare bed sheets and no covers and things. And there's a pillow that's just been thrown to the floor. The only thing that seems to be in a pretty good state is a large mirror that stands on top of a chest of drawers, which is clear. There's no clutter and stuff in front of it. But there are a few cracks running through the mirror. So it's, when you look at it, you see yourself in slightly different angles, slightly different places, and don't quite get a good reflection. And there's a wooden chair which sits near the door. And at this point, she sort of invites you to sit down in the chair.
Okay.
And I don't think there's many words exchanges, as you don't seem to be very talkative. She just bumps you down, and then she leaves you there for a moment, goes into the set of drawers.
I got like, oh, mind you, we tried lesser restoration. It's about as far as our ability goes.
I see. Yes, so I can see that there's seems to be some goodness in this creature. Was it intelligent before?
Oh yes, he is.
Debatable.
I mean, yeah. Would it help to see what did this to him? By the way, I got it in my bag.
Perhaps, yes.
I would advise you to hold your nose. It smells really foul.
Noted. And she's sort of covers her. She grabs some thick strands of her hair and just holds them over her face.
And I pull out the rabbit.
Yeah, it's pretty foul. Probably anything that's in the bag of holding is also pretty foul at this point.
Are things that are in bag of holding, aren't they technically not in each other's reach though?
No, they're in one space.
Ah, okay.
At least that's how I imagine it. That's why you can find stuff in there when you're in it.
Yeah, it's like one big room.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought when you reach in, you have to think of the thing you want to drag out. So I figured it manifests. In
Yeah,
your
I think
hands.
I think it just rotates to give you the thing you want.
Ah, okay.
To start. And she sees and says, "Huh. Yes, this can be somewhat troublesome."
I believe they are some kind of a mind flayer project thing.
Yes, we've been seeing these every now and then over the eons. Rare occurrence. Good thing too. And she doesn't need any further information, it seems, and she goes to walk over to her set of dressers, and you see that she holds there for a moment, looking in the mirror, and she then drops her robe, and she's standing there naked, and she starts rooting through her drawers, and like clothes go flying everywhere.
Jarvis
Anyway.
just stares, just like because he just doesn't know what's going on. He's just like staring.
And eventually she picks up what seems to be a more practical garment, far less elegant, but just like some sort of medic overalls that seem to be okay with taking some stains and things. And she walks over and kneels next to Jairus, and so she starts like prodding in different places with a finger here and there. And whenever you grunt, she tries to soothe you by patting your fur somewhere. And
He likes it behind the ears.
yes, but that's not what I'm after at the moment.
Oh, sorry.
He eventually calms down and chills out.
And she looks over at you, Tavio, and says, "Perhaps if you don't mind, this might take a while, and I feel a bit at unease with your presence here.
Oh,
You're welcome to stay if you want to, but it would be more efficient for me to work if you're not."
I would like to insight check it.
Go ahead.
I turn to Jairus. Are you okay with me leaving?
He nods.
And I leave.
All right.
But I can't get through this door.
All right. She spent some time figuring out what's going on, and you leave, and we'll get to that later. Meanwhile, Hannah, Dolar, Boomy, what's been happening with you?
I'm gonna walk around the public areas of the garrison, see what's up.
Okay. At this point, then, Sanjit will tell you that if you, well, I can make some rooms for you. We have 2 rooms which are easily accessible, and I noticed that you've been clearing the rubble. We might want to put that back at some point. It seems to stem the tide of creatures coming into our private areas.
Yeah, sure. I can help with that.
Maybe let me think on it a little bit logistically, where we can best station you. Do any of you mind sharing a room?
I don't need to sleep.
I appreciate that, but would you not still wish for some place to retire to?
Just a comfortable chair in a corner. I can power down and.
Very well. There is a library where such things are in abundance. You're free to use that as you see fit.
Brilliant. What else is in the garrison?
Well, there are a few. Well, they seem to be sort of lost in a way. There's a few lantern archons that hover around to the northwest of here. They don't really seem to communicate much or interact. We've tried and not succeeded at bringing them back to their original states, it seems. Not quite sure what's happened to them. Perhaps not their manifestations that's the issue. It's something broken in their physical link to this world. Well, hold on. Let me show you. And he goes to show you a few things. There's a garbage room, which is just basically a quite deep pit, which seems to not smell for some reason. The room stinks a little bit because you get more. That's the idea that people take garbage in there and throw it in. And he goes to demonstrate by taking a few bits. And he throws it in the pit, and you see that at the bottom there's like an array of disintegrates that just saps everything.
Where am I in this? Like, when I left, would I see them going?
Oh yeah, but this is happening before you left. So
okay.
I skipped over to them a little bit. And he goes to show you the library and things. And Hannah and Boomy, what are your thoughts? Do you want to stay and talk?
I'm going to settle up in the corner,
The plan.
lay my bedroll out, and I'm going to be like, I'm going to take this opportunity to get a little nap, basically, and I'll have some of my components out. I'll be reading the spell book and just chilling, basically. Occasionally keeping a wary eye on that celestial woman in front. Scared of her.
Yeah.
Is the healer Celestial is with Jarvis, right?
Yeah, correct.
Oh, that's a shame.
I'll open some doors so you're free to move around a little bit within the areas that you can. So let me just open a few things. Just just move your tokens around so you have the exploration basically, so you know what's where. Oh god, the dynamic lighting layer is so slow. Alright, that should give you the freedom to move around a bit. And Sanjit points to the west where he'll set up 2 rooms for you, over here. Yeah, it's where you are now, Tavio. He'll make sure that some supplies are brought in. Now that's the next region.
If there's a bed, Hannah just takes off her armor and lies down for a bit because she's not good.
Yeah, there's a bed, but there's no mattress, so it's just literally the bed frame.
Yeah, Hannah does not need a bed, a mattress.
Okay. And you see that Sanjit seeing this, he gets a bit in a half and a puff, and he's like, "Don't you want me to fix that somewhat better for you? I imagine that's very uncomfortable."
Okay, Hannah gets out of the bed. It would be, yes. But I usually sleep on the floor, so...
Well, I see. I'll try and arrange these things post haste. After all, I feel that's the least we can do for each of you. And he goes to make some arrangements to get stuff.
The black dots, they're all over my body, right?
Yep.
Do they look disgusting, or are they just black?
No, they look more like liver spots in old people, but then black. If that makes sense. So it looks unhealthy, but not contagious or anything.
I tried removing disease already, didn't I?
Yes.
Ask Sanjit.
I mean, you're also immune to it, so.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that.
Sorry, what did you want to ask, Sanjit?
The Archons he was taking me to, where are they?
Yeah, they're in the far northwest, so I'll just move your token there and ping you over. I'll just open some doors there. Do you see where you are now?
I do, yes.
Okay, so to your left is the garbage room, to the right is the library from there.
Oh, that's the library. Yep.
And then up here is just empty, non-closed off quarters. And then Archons are over there.
Oh, look, there they are.
And I'll tell you a little bit more about the room. What you see here is that the walls of this large hole here seem to be scorched along the south side, and that the corridor you walk through is heavily scorched as well. And you get the idea that there's probably was some traps or some things there that went off a lot of times. And when you get to this hole that you're in now, there's lots of tapestries and paintings, most of which have seen better days, but they're still mostly intact. And there's a collection of statues, lots of them cracked and damaged. It seems like it's just the old art collection. And there's one tiny little potted plant, like this sort of size, that grows in the northwestern corner of the room. And then there's two chairs here, and then of course there's three lantern archons that just bob up and down. They don't seem to respond to you at all.
I look at the little plant. Is there anything off about it, or?
No, just looks like a plant, which is odd, but just looks like a plant.
Yeah, I'll sit in the chair then and chill with the Archons for a bit.
Yeah, that's fine. Right, so Hannah is waiting for her bed to be fixed so she can sleep. Boomy, you are waiting to describe your spellbook, and Sonny's just left by now, and he's arranging quarter stuff. And this Lester comes in sort of. You don't even notice it because she's walking very quietly.
I guess I got lost in the book.
Yeah, and it just like you're keeping an eye on her every 2 minutes or so, because otherwise you never get any work done. And then last time she was just standing there looking at you, and then the next you don't see her, and then you like look around a bit furtively, and then suddenly you realize, oh shit, she's actually standing right next to me. And she's just leaning against the wall, casually looking down as you're working.
Hello there, ma'am. I would tip my hat if I had one. I'll take a stand. Step maybe a foot away from her, so she's not so close, creeping me out. Howdy.
Hello. Yes, I believe we said that. Hello.
I'll introduce myself over that. I'm Boomy Blackheart. And you are?
My name is Spurs.
That was a very pretty name.
So I've been told. What were you doing
I found
there?
this spell book that belonged to someone else that obviously perished in this here dungeon. So I'm just copying his scribbly notes over to my spell book. It's a complicated process.
Yes, I've always found it fascinating how much effort it takes you to learn these things, but admirable at the same time.
I believe that mortals like me, elves and humans and tieflings and dwarves and the like, we have to put work into some of our gifts. But I enjoy it.
Yes, it's an unfortunate choice in whoever decided things should be that way.
So
if anyone.
What is your job here? I mean, what do you do?
I scout and I hunt.
You're like a...
You can tell she's not wielding, but she has at her side. She has two pretty nasty looking long swords.
Glancing at them. Is there anything else I can help you with, ma'am?
Simply observing. That is after all my job.
Okay. And then I sit back down. As she towers above me, I'll curl up into the corner. And I go, just so you know, I mean no harm. You seem to be eyeballing me.
I am simply observing.
And you see that
what I do.
Boomy's getting so obviously agitated with her observing. And he goes, oh, well, I'm going to be very polite when I say this, but could you just go observe something else? I mean, the eyeballing is beginning to irk me some. Yeah.
So I'm noticing, but no.
I don't know. I don't normally get stared at. It's creeping me out a little. I gotta be honest.
Well, that is interesting to know. And she just stares at you point blank,
don't
no
mind
flinching.
Me. I'm gonna begin casting Tiny Hut as a ritual. Like just in the corner. But I don't mind me, ma'am. I'm just building a house. A magical house. Does she stare me all the way to the end of the 10 minutes? Okay, I then shove all of my stuff inside it, climb in slowly and go, well, you have a good evening, ma'am. And then I just turn it completely black so she can't stare in. And about 5 minutes
She's still
later,
standing there looking. She's like at where, like the last point where you were, she just stands there and she just like stands folded arms, just looking straight into
about 5 minutes
the dome.
in, I then turn it back so it's translucent again. Is she still staring? Wow, the love of gods!
Yep.
I'll just switch it back to black. That's so creeping me out. About 10 minutes later, make it translucent again. She's still doing that. Okay, I step out. I step out.
She's backed off one
I
step.
go, ma'am, I don't suppose you know if you've got a chamber pot? Yeah, you got a
She's
chamber pot?
stepped
Or, I
over
know you
here.
Celestials probably don't shit, eat, or piss, but she's beginning to really piss him off. I'll go, I need a chamber pot.
Yes, it seems that perhaps
What?
that will calm your nerves.
Look, I don't understand what you're getting at, man, but...
And she escorts you to.
Are you
to
telling
the
me that I'm
disintegrator
gonna have to
basically.
piss in there? Well, I don't like
That's
my
the
jumps
idea,
being so
yes.
close to the disintegration rays, if you know what I mean. Well,
Well, as long as you don't fall
can't
in.
promise you nothing. Okay, yeah, I kind of like just wanted to get rid of her. Just wanted to be somewhere where she's not, and she's followed me to the toilet. God damn it, I
Yep.
actually need one. I'm just like, I can't go when you keep staring at me, woman. Please, a little privacy.
Well,
Okay, yeah. The moment she turns
very
up.
well.
Okay,
And
I use my inspiration.
She turns around.
I run back to my hut and take loads of different side routes and shit just to get away from her.
Yeah, I mean, she's facing like that way because you asked her to
Fuck,
turn
I'll
around.
around the other way, and hopefully when she goes, Metal Gear Liam, alright?
No, when she turns
Yeah.
around, he
I'll
goes
do Metal
around
Gear
her.
Boomy. I'll just kind of like sneak around and just knock on a window, on a wall, so that she. Oh fuck, yeah, she definitely can see me, can't she? Well, I'm just gonna run for it. Fuck it, and then I'm gonna use that stealth roll around the corner, and then I'll go.
Yeah,
I'll go
sure.
like this, and I'll just start going. Ah, there's another one. Okay.
He's
I run
not there.
here,
He's
I
fixing.
find Tavio
bits
and I
and
go,
stuff.
Tavio, my friend, look, creepy ass celestial woman won't leave
What?
me alone. She keeps staring at me for some reason.
And
Ah!
at this point, Tavio, you see her at the end of the corridor. Your voice clearly carries
Back in
through
my
the
hut.
corridor.
She's-
I approach
she's
her.
like- she's like
Pardon
that
me.
Murderer from Halloween.
And she like holds up a finger for a moment as she walks down to the end of the corridor. Looks the other way. Like, yes.
What are you doing?
Observing.
Oh, well. You seem to be scaring my friend a bit.
That is an unfortunate outcome and not my intention.
So what is your intention?
Observing.
Are we sure these aren't constructs?
Right. So I assume you've observed quite a lot of the dungeon then.
I have. Although, less so lately.
When you say lately, I mean, how long are we talking here?
Well, it's hard to tell. Last time I was out was 4 weeks ago.
Oh, that's not long. Well, by the way, do you know how Doge usually works? How long do you think it'll take her to fix my friend? She asked me to step out.
Yeah, she does take her time. Not as fast as some of the other healers, but very thorough. I can promise you that.
Oh, that's good.
Too much kindness in her heart sometimes.
Isn't that a good thing, though?
That depends on the situation entirely.
So, if you don't mind me asking, why are you observing Boomy?
I observe each of you, yet he seems the most noteworthy of further observation.
I do believe she probably wants to. Well, bang, okay.
I think. Well, I don't know what to say. Just know that he has helped he has helped out a lot. He has been an integral part of us
Aw.
retrieving the ward staffs.
I noticed that you seem to feel the need to defend him. Why is this?
Because he just came running to me pretty scared.
but I have done nothing to scare him. I am merely observing.
Yeah, I don't know. He's a bit of a scaredy cat sometimes. I mean, he ran away from this as well pretty badly. I'll pull up the rabbit again. Speaking of which, do you have any idea how I could dispose of this thing?
Yes. I must have words with Sanjit. He neglects his duties sometimes. Very well, follow me.
Right,
And
I stuff it back.
Shows you to the incinerator as well.
Oh.
I chuck it down.
Yeah, and it just as it gets there, just and it's gone.
Oh, that is.
How much experience?
Oh
do I
my
get
god,
if I
that
push
is
her in?
amazing.
No,
Give it a try, mate.
I'm just gonna stand there for a while, like finding shit that I have like on me, like, and just incinerate. It's just fun,
Mm-hmm.
like pocket lint and shit like that.
Yeah. And she ponders for a moment. She watches you doing that for maybe 2-3 minutes.
And then I realized this is the perfect location to ruin my wands, and I chuck all the wands in.
Number 3, 9, and 10.
Okay, let me check something.
This can go so badly. I just realized as I said it.
Be good.
Yeah, you're just gonna crack open all the magic of the wands.
Tavio isn't really smart, by the way.
Yeah, that's what she was about to remark on before you started doing that.
Ooh, number 3. Oh shit!
I think that was the one Hannah had, right? Number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I think number 3
could go really bad if he right now. If it just
was number 3 the one that fucked Sibo?
No, that was number 7. Right, I think what we'll do is that we'll leave it there on the cliffhanger to see what happens with the one.
I want to know how it's the ones, damn it.
Then I can.
Make it.
As the
start for that next
Celestial makes my bed, I want to ask him if he knows about the spots on there.
Okay, well, we can do that before we end for today. He looks at you and says, difficult for me to say. We're not generally affected by such matters.
Yeah, I don't get diseased either. I'm a paladin. So this is...
Not a disease, then, is what you're saying.
Yes.
I see. Well, hold still for a moment. Do you?
Yeah, but Hannah holds it. Unless he has a needle, I think Hannah is scared of needles.
No, he doesn't have a needle. And he looks you over and says, well, perhaps... but then again, and you see that he's pondering for a moment as he sort of runs his fingers across your skin to check out what effect it has. Like if you press on something, does the blood flow out of it and things like that.
She currently has a ponytail hiding the pentagram.
Yeah, so I could try a few things. Let's see, and perhaps it's on your spell. I don't know. Do you have protection from evil and good?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so you start casting that first. And
I could have done that.
There's no change. Well, that didn't seem to make much difference. Let me try something else. And then he goes to cast Less Restoration, which also doesn't seem to do anything, of course, as you're well aware. Says, you don't seem hurt physically, is that right?
Yeah, just, it waits on my conscience to be defiled by...
Your Jar's meowing in the background.
Yeah. It smells white, though. It's like, well, I can give it a try anyway. And you realize it goes to cast Cure Wounds at level 3. And of course, it doesn't do anything, because you're already at full HP as well. Right?
No, I actually get 2 hit points.
Wow. Congratulations. It says, no, this... Well, I don't like saying it in this sense, but I think that I have to. If you can somehow, well, let's say rouse Bazar, he has some powers in the physical realm as well, beyond mine. However, the difficulty is getting him to the point where he will want to cooperate. He has been rather catatonic as of late.
Oh, okay. What's his room?
It's the one to the west, directly of the reception room that you're in. And then that's where we'll leave it.